I see already. I gotta fix it, man. See, that's what happened when you put new motherfuckers on the intro, man. You see? You see what happened?
That nigga Derek got up out of his seat on that one. He said, "I'm about to leave."
Oh my god!
That nigga his face got covered up anyway, didn't it?
Did he get covered up? Hold on, let me play it again. Let me play it again. I want to see if his face got covered up.
You are watching a master at work.
Yeah, that wasn't bad, man.
No, it was straight that time. I look like
just covered his hairline up.
I look like D Wade statue. And listen,
I gotta make sure I edited the forward to fit on the screen. That was what I didn't do this morning, man. So we finally got you on the intro, and I'm hoping that we can close this chapter of the pod. You feel me? So we're gonna fix it and make it scratch across the screen. What's the problem? What's the problem with it, B?
I'm just saying. It kind of look like me a little bit, but
nigga, that's your face, nigga. What you?
My face look crazy. I look like the D Wade statue. But I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Listen, she literally took your face and put it on there. That's the picture.
I don't like the little system. What little system she used? I don't like what it is.
I told you like a creative player, he default number 32. I told y'all that, man. That's why he can't get his face right.
He got the
Derek Mills.
Face 5, face 6.
Nigga, Tevin look like Aaron Donald on that bitch.
Got my boy Tevin Slim. My boy Tevin been working out on that motherfucking everything.
Them was all headshots. Them was all headshots. That was Mitch too. All headshots.
I thought Tim was Jerome. What's his name?
Jerome Bettis.
He's about to run the ball for real.
Him and Pat Mahomes in that bitch, ain't they?
Yeah, but Mitch hair good in the mother. Shit flowing in there.
That's really what Mitch hair looked like, though. That's really what it looked like.
He always got the head on.
Yeah, that's really. Hold on, let me say this. So for the people, if you just listening, man, we finally got Dur, Mitch, and Tevin on the intro of the videos, and Dur wasn't gonna show up today unless we had the intro. Mitch was gonna be here. Mitch is loyal. He hardworking. You feel me? You know, some people.
He don't like all that.
You know, and Mitch ain't really tripping about all that. You feel me?
Yeah.
Anyway, man, come on, man. We gotta let's
Dirk got his AKA stuff, colors on today too.
You know what I'm saying?
My fault. Yeah.
That's fuchsia. That's fuchsia.
I thought that's what happened when you ain't drinking, folks.
You see what I'm saying? Nigga,
I said it.
You said fuchsia. It is pink, nigga.
Oh yeah. No, that ain't. You like Starburst. You like a Starburst. But anyway, man. Hey, but for the people that's listening, man, we trying to hear to get up out of here, man. People got these old dudes got families and we got stuff to do, man. But we do have a interview later today with Christian Lander. Christian Lander at 4 p.m. today, man. He's coming on, former number 1 point guard in the country. So we're gonna do that too, man. But let's get into it, man. Let's get started. How y'all want to start, man? We can just jump into the meat and potatoes, or we can talk. I had a couple of icebreakers. I wanted to see how y'all felt about Geno Auriemma and how he reacted to Dawn Staley. Do y'all think that was
hate,
foul or fair or hate? Like, how did y'all feel about seeing it, man? What's up? What'd you say, B?
It was hate, man. Pure hate. Geno be hating, man. Dawn. I mean, the stuff he was talking about just don't make no sense, man, to be that mad about. Like, you talking about her shaking your hand, bro. Like, we don't care about this. Half the time, folks don't even shake hands no more. What are you that mad about that? He was mad because they got beat. They on a 50-plus game winning streak. Dawn is the new face of college basketball. He was the old face. He taking over. South Carolina been dominating college basketball. UConn been in the back for a little while now. They was undefeated. They thought they was going to get it back to being a UConn thing. And Dawn came in, made it physical, and he was crying about fouls early. So you already know what it was. He was just frustrated at the game, bro. All that other stuff is he just tried to make it seem like something else, right? You don't like Dawn beating you, bro. That's it. It's a strong black woman that's leading a program beating you. You ain't used to it. You ain't used to getting beat. You ain't used to losing. It's a new program at the top. He mad. That's it.
It was a senile white dude.
Yeah.
Being mad that he lost. For one, he said he didn't shake her hand. She shook everybody's hand off the back. He said they was ripping jerseys. She ripped her own goddamn jerseys. Wait. Then she went to the press conference and said, I was frustrated. I ripped my own jersey. It's footage, bro. Just look at the footage before you react next time. So, hey, man, like you said, shout out to Dunn. Geno do this shit every time he lose. It is what it is. Geno
Yeah,
always on some bullshit.
he ain't do it when he won last year. He ain't do it when he won. When he was won last year, he was like, "Come on, baby, come on, give me some hug."
He used to do it to he used to
Yeah.
do it to Tennessee all the time. When, forgot her name,
Pat
the
Summitt?
legendary
Pat
coach.
Summitt.
That's something.
Pat
Yeah,
Summitt?
he always do this when he lose, man.
That
Mitch, how you
makes
feel,
sense
Mitch?
though.
Oh, go ahead, Zay. What's up, Zay? My bad.
No, I'm saying that makes sense. If all I'm doing is winning, the moment I lose, it's like it don't feel right. Like what's going on? Like it's like something in my body don't feel right. I need to overreact or something like that. Because the way he acted, he couldn't even wait to the 0.0 on the clock. He like nah. He was like nah. This is a bull. Like he was like nah. I ain't going for this. Like he just
He was mad
started
at
crashing
halftime.
out. Yeah.
But
Yeah, he was mad at halftime, Zay.
But he
He
didn't
was
even
mad.
shake hands at the end of the game though.
I heard
He
that
was mad
when he was talking to the reporter and stuff too. So I'm like, yeah, they need to do this, they need to do that. I'm just like, bro, they playing basketball. Y'all just losing.
Yeah.
He was snapping at Holly Rowe, and I'm real quick. He's like, we got 6 fouls. They got 6 fouls. We got 0. Like, okay, bro.
Make it make
6 fouls?
sense.
Like, relax.
It happened.
Can you relax? What's going on? So she had already won. She had already won there. Because he don't do that. He don't get out of character like that, bro. He usually be calm, cool, and collected on them little mid-game interviews. He cussing it all. I'm like, oh, she got flustered.
She got him tight.
He
had him tight.
He used to be up 30 by then, though.
Yeah,
That's
you're right.
He used to be up 30. Ain't no need to fuss if he up 30.
That's a
Yeah,
fact.
man. Mitch, how you feel, Mitch?
I agree with everybody said. He basically took his frustration out on it, like on Dawn and talk about the refs. Granted, the refs, they did have like twice the foul, so it was some of like
Lopsided.
It was some like Sacramento Kings, LA Lakers from back in the day, but that's neither here nor there because the refs are the refs. You got to do what you got to do. He really was mad that his best player didn't come out and perform like she normally does. She was struggling, so I think that's what it was. Ain't like they said. He was just mad he got his ass beat. So
hold on, Mitch. Hold on. You can't say Sacramento and the Lakers. We know that was rigged. You saying this game was rigged? That's what
no. I'm just saying the refs. The refs were favorable in one
We're
side.
not doing that today.
That sounds like rigged to me, Red. I don't know.
Twice as many fouls is crazy. Twice as many fouls is crazy.
A win is a win. You know, I don't give a fuck.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's rigged.
I'm not doing this with y'all. I'm not doing this.
The fouls was crazy, but it's just an excuse. It's just an excuse, bro.
Kobe ain't had nothing to do with this.
Ted, how you feel, Ted?
Hey, Dirk, as long as we won, Dirk, I ain't tripping.
That's crazy, man. It's crazy.
They held that trophy out. They like,
Yeah.
that's all that matters.
How you feel, Ted? I know you've been checked it out, though.
Like I said, I agree with all the fellas, man, but it's one of them situations where this is just me outside looking in, man. I don't even really think that South Carolina won the game. It's him and the UConn losing the game. The reason why I say that, when in the beginning of the game, they were the ones that were being physical. They was the one that was bringing the energy, and they literally let the game slip out their hands. And like Mitch said, Sarah Strong was getting strapped up. Daisy Fudd didn't shoot well. They was running her off. They was basically anticipating all the sets. So you know that they got on that film work, and it really worked out. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that, studying film is a big thing in collegiate sports now when it comes to teams being really, really good. When you're elite, you kind of create this little aura of yourself where it's like, this has been working and we'll adjust on the fly. But now I feel like South Carolina, them, and everybody in their camp, they really studied UConn. They wanted this game, and they accomplished. And shout out to Don and everybody in that camp. Shout out to Raven. They did their thing.
Yeah.
And KK did an amazing job. She's been doing an amazing job this entire tournament, strapping shit up. Real good.
That's what's up. Look, Mac May, my boy Ox Dog in the comments said, there was a girl that transferred to UK from UConn, and she been told people about the real him. He said, we just not finding out about it. I ain't know. I was surprised. Oh, go ahead, B.
Nah, he been doing shit like this though.
I was gonna say real quick to piggyback off of Ted with the film and stuff. Prior to the game, bro, I thought people asked me, do I think UConn is South Carolina? And I said, well, I think UConn is better, but the way South Carolina win is if they muddy the game up, right? And UConn got better scores, but South Carolina always kind of make their bones on defense. So if you're Geno, coming into the game, it's gonna be aggressive. That's the only way they can beat you. And on top of that, South Carolina probably one of the fewer schools that can match him talent for talent, 5-star for 5-star. They getting 5 stars in just as much as UConn is, bro. So when they matched up, the size and all that is the same. Everybody just as fast, just as quick. So that's the reason why you haven't really seen that too much all year. You get kind of complacent when you playing in league play and blah, blah, blah. So when you do get back into that South Carolina, that height and athleticism and speed, it'll throw you off, bro. And I think it just threw him off. So he crying about fouls, but they were just being physical. And not a lot of teams can out-physical them. And I think South Carolina, that was the best way to win the game. And
That's
real.
They got that 6'6" player.
Yeah.
Can't teach that.
Yeah, they and then they scored 48 points. I'm not sure how much UConn averages year, but I know 48 points is not that.
That's
You know what I'm
score.
saying? So we got to take some accountability. But the one thing I'm surprised y'all didn't mention was Dawn at the end said, "I beat Geno ass." All right?
I believe it. I believe it.
I beat Geno ass. I said, "Damn."
She's like, don't talk. She's like, don't talk down on my name like that.
With Dawn from Philly.
Yeah, Dawn from Philly. Dawn Philly.
I think she'll get Geno, man. You know, I think it's one of them. Geno probably ain't walking too good no more neither. She'll get off on.
That's funny to me. I wonder what he said to her to make her say that, because coaches argue, right? Y'all argue, hey man, I ain't like that shit, you know, whatever, cool. What did he say to make you say I will beat his ass out here? You feel me? Like I don't know. I think it was like this escalation. Yeah, what's up?
It probably wasn't even nothing crazy. I think it was just one of them, like she said, like she come with integrity. So if I'm coming to you man to man and trying to do shit the right way or show our kids the right way and you on bullshit because you losing.
Yeah.
I think that's more so what it was. I think it was just like one of them, like you trying to take away from my win type shit.
Probably call him like a cheating ass bitch or something like that.
I don't think he went that far. I think
he did.
The balls
you know, when they showed it, he was really talking about the handshake. Like you could see him saying, like, you didn't shake my hand at mid-court, blah, 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 blah. I think she was really responding off of his energy more than what he said.
More than what he
like,
said.
Bro was kind of like on some, like, hold me back. She's like, what you trying to do, bro? You know what I'm saying? And then he really shot at her at halftime by saying how she be talking to the refs and stuff like that. Like she be over there talking to the refs all kind of crazy.
Right. He got real white. He became real white.
What do you say there? I'm saying her say some things to some refs that I can't mention.
I can't. Like,
get real.
Let me ask y'all: when they do those interviews, can people hear that in the arena? I mean, can she hear that?
I think they pre-recorded.
Nah, it's either pre-recorded or they don't have. It's only in their audio.
Yeah, because here's the other point I want to make to y'all. So when Angel Reese did that whole Caitlin Clark thing, Barstool came out talking about classless piece of shit. That was the first thing David Portnoy said. Can we keep that same energy? We ain't got no smoke for it.
That's why I started. That's why I started with what I said. Well, I said that's the case of a white for a loser. If we been honest, they're gonna always, paint the picture negatively when it's us. But when he do it, it's okay. It's just he's just aggressive. He just
because hey, Red, even with what's the head coach for UConn, Hurley, headbutting the referee.
That shit was hard.
They love it. I'm just saying, if it was a black, I'm just saying.
He headbutting everybody now.
I think he hit different. I'm tripping, Mitch. Tell me I'm tripping, Mitch.
Nah, that shit was wild.
Oh no, black coach can't do that shit. That's so wild.
He should have got a tech for real. He should have got a tech.
That's that Lakers and Kings right there.
He would have been coaching if it was a black dude. If it was a black dude, he would have been coaching this black dude. If he was a black guy, he would have been able to coach in the championship game or the next game. He wouldn't have been able to. Or he'd have got fined bad. He would have got fined real bad.
He said.
I love, like you said, Ted. I love it from a fan, but from I know it hit different when y'all calling people classless piece of shit for just doing shit like this. That's what I'm saying.
Nah, she was like this. Only did this.
You gotta think with this though.
What's the name? Angel. Yeah.
She only did this to Caitlin Clark, like classless piece of shit by doing this. Come on now.
I was gonna say you think about Angel Caitlin though. You was thinking about that was their great white hope, and she lost to the Bayou Barbie. You know what I'm saying? So it was automatically stacked white and black on that side. So
you're right. You're right. Come on, let's keep it moving, man. Let's keep moving. That was good talk right there, y'all. Iconic in the chat. He said, "Happy holidays, happy Easter, man." Iconic, we here for you, man. Iconic said we needed to be here today, y'all.
My guy every week, man. That's my
shout out Iconic, man. Mad loyal, bro.
Yeah, I still ain't sent you my shirt yet, man. What's up?
What you mean, y'all? You ain't sent them a shirt? What you mean? You said like you ain't on the team. Send them a shirt.
Send me his contact. I got it. I'll pay for it.
Yeah, we can DM him now. Hey, how y'all feel? So what y'all feel passionate about? We got a lot of different topics, man. I got Joker, Wemby, we got the Nuggets, and then we got the college games.
Let's go there.
College or
let's go Spurs and Nuggets, bro.
Spurs Nuggets. All right, let's go Spurs Nuggets, man. Y'all got mad at me last week. Y'all, man, you ain't saying the right thing, man. You were just on Luka's side last week, bro. You was on LGA, and all I was saying was, hey, y'all know I've been playing chess. It's chess, it ain't checkers. So when you aiming at this motherfucker over here, don't be sure it's a couple rooks over there, Teddy. It's a couple rooks, it's a couple bishops that see you too. All right. So now you in the face of the boogeyman. Now you see the boogeyman. Now boogeyman here. You've been wanting smoke. You've been calling out names. Here I go. My bad. I'm gonna chill. My bad.
I just want to say one thing.
My energy up. Go ahead, man. What's up?
This boy learned chess a week and a half ago and used
I did. You got that right.
Used all them words.
Hey, Mitch, I won a game
chess last week. Hey, I forgot about that. He did.
Hey, Mitch, I won a game this morning, boy. I've been lit. I've been happy all day. My energy is up. I'm so happy I beat that nigga.
He told me I'm about to call you back. I'm gonna call you back on playing chess. I forgot he started playing chess last week.
Hey, you got you a couple of openers now?
I got a couple of openers, man.
That's it. We ain't got to go into that.
Defense on white and black. My bad.
They gonna joke on us. We ain't got to go into that shit.
But yeah, but seriously, though, I will start with this though, y'all. That Denver versus Spurs game, I would love to see that in the playoffs. I would love to see it. It was intense. I mean, it was like every time the Spurs would go up, I thought the game was put out of reach. The Nuggets just had an answer. They just had what's the coach name out there, y'all? I don't know his name.
Adelman.
The Denver Nuggets coach. Adelman.
Yeah.
He kept drawing up great plays out of the timeouts, bro. That play they ran in the fourth quarter where Joker came off. He started at the top of the key, came off a screen and got Champagne on him, and it pretty much caused Wemby. Wemby was like, "No, you can't guard him," and he collapsed on him. And then he had the backdoor cut to Aaron Gordon off of that switch, off that action, man. I just thought it was a well-coached game on both ends. Even Coach Mitch Johnson, I thought Mitch did well too, man. But anyway, I'm gonna open up the floor, man. How y'all feel? Does this take Wemby out of the MVP race? Let me ask that question, or just about the game in general, man. How y'all feel? What's up?
No, I don't think it take him out the MVP race. Jokic, that's what he do, man. He do that every night. I think the Denver has been in a weird spot this year because they've been injured and a lot of guys in and out of the lineup. But I think when they fully healthy, bro, like they got a stick. Peyton Watson was killing when everybody was out. He just got back. Aaron Gordon missed a whole bunch of time. He back. They full roster with Jamal and Christian Braun. They can win the championship with the squad. And I think that it ain't nothing Wemby or nobody can do about Jokic. Jokic do whatever he want on anybody he want to do it on. That's it.
B, and that's why I don't like it. I don't like it, B. But
we all know that what we were saying last week is that defense, we want to say that defense and offense is equal. It's 50-50 on both sides, but we all know that it's really not. We appreciate somebody that plays defense. But we all know you can play all the defense you want. If the boy can score, you can put your hand in his nose. He gonna shoot it over and make it. It ain't nothing you can do about it. The shot he hit, the turnaround fade, 1 foot.
All the way. Yeah.
Hey, great defense, my boy. Get it out the net.
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 That's it. So he can play the best defense he wants. That's the best. All around offensive player in the world.
Yeah, that's what it comes down to.
I just think.
Go ahead, Rick.
I just think it Joker size. He big, so I think his size, it alleviates bro height a little bit. What I'm saying? He can eat up the height with the size because it always remind you like a Zebo game, like a more polished Zebo.
Yeah,
that's what it remind me of. So he the best player in the league. Like honestly, it's either him or Embiid if healthy. So it just is what it is.
Red. Let me say this, man, because I don't like y'all energy right now. I don't like y'all talking defense. And I told y'all this about Rudy Gobert. I don't like talking. Let me say y'all. And I'm just talking y'all. My bad. Don't give me an MVP speech talk about how good your defense is when the motherfucker we need you to guard average 31, 11, and 6 on your end. That's what we need you to guard. I don't care. Oh, I had 3 balls. Well, the nigga had 40. Okay, go out there and strap him up. If you ain't strapping him up, Rudy Gobert and Wemby. If you ain't strapping this motherfucker, I don't care that you blocking a De'Aaron Fox's shot. I don't care because I know De'Aaron. I'm sorry, De'Aaron Fox. But
who he don't average 30 on though?
I'm sorry, who
he don't average 30 on?
It shouldn't be Wemby. It shouldn't be. If Wemby is this all-time great defender, he shouldn't be averaging. He put Wemby in the cup. Wemby had a couple of
nothing about it.
I'm sorry.
He can't do nothing about it.
Nah, but you right about that though.
Well, tell me defense don't matter then. Stop telling me defense matter if you can't guard the nigga that you going up against in the MVP race. That's the MVP. You said Iman Shumpert came out of his mouth and said, "Hey man, Wemby out here barking." And Iman Shumpert said, "Wemby out here barking. Who go come answer the call? Wemby out here calling y'all out. Who gonna answer the call?" Joker said, "Oh, I don't need to answer the phone for people like this. I'm a lion. I don't lose my sleep over the peen of the sheet. I don't lose no sleep over this shit. I do this. So when I come out here and you see me, nigga, I need you to show me that action. Because Wemby's fourth quarter and overtime, I ain't seen him no more. What was he?
You must have watched the Jesse Jackson speech before you got on, because you got all the riddles and rhymes and everything today.
You hear this, nigga?
That boy was on the Jesse Jackson
speech. You know what? Because I've been arguing with niggas on, I be on TikTok. I be arguing with people on TikTok about Spurs. I be arguing every day. So people have a lot of energy about why Wemby is. What's that, Red?
I told Mitch to get you. Mitch be having the info. Go on get that nigga Mitch, man.
Yeah, not like he's right. Joker killed, but all 40 wasn't on him. The way the Spurs, I hate to say it, because I know old school is like, that's your matchup, just guard him. But that's not, they did that at times. And then when Wemby did play good defense, he'd block a shot. But like Red said, he bodied him. He's already under the rim. Joker just don't even got to jump for the rebound, get the rebound, and just put back. So like at times he was playing good one-on-one defense, but that's not how they operate. They wanted him to play like free safety, help side, you know what I'm saying? Kind of like what they do with Rudy Gobert, but it's on a different level. But to be honest, it's more shout out to Denver's offense, like shooting Cam Johnson, because we've been talking about him not hitting threes. He started hitting some clutch buckets. And Keldon Johnson, he said 6th man of the year. That boy was buns out there last night. Trash, bro. Like wide open threes. The same way they was doing what's the white dude's name? The guard
Braun.
Christian Braun. They were leaving him wide open. He was hitting 3 or 4 of them.
He was hitting them. Yeah, he hit, yeah.
Same thing for Keldon Johnson. He was missing them. So it's like, bro, like the game was there. It's just down the stretch, and they say the Nuggets don't do good in like close games.
Yeah, close
games. They did. So
I don't like this dancing. Tell us why they lost, Mitch. They lost because De'Aaron Fox can't. He got a 3-point play foul. So was that Cam Johnson he fouled? I can't remember who he fouled.
That's a bad play.
And then he came down and missed the rebound, missed the clutch, wide open, mid range, short.
People miss shots. But what you
he missed.
Derek White would have hit it, Dirk. I ain't trying to get that shit. Derek White would have hit it. Derek White would have got that dumbass.
What he doesn't say is he got the steal on the fast break, pushed the ball down the court, threw a perfect oop to fucking Devin Vassell, and he's sold. Like,
hey, Red, as a point guard, hold on, Red, as a point guard, game on the line, you throwing the oop? Oh, all right. Oh, I'm just saying. Oh, okay. We play basketball. Why you throwing a fucking oop for anyway? What you throwing the oop for?
Now the game.
Just a oop couple plays ago to get the lead up.
It just ain't a safe.
It was a perfect oop. It was perfect.
I ain't saying it ain't perfect. It just ain't a safe play when the game on the line. It's one of them. If you throw a oop in the game on the line and it ain't successful, it just make you look stupid. But I get exactly.
I would much rather Mitch Fox go up and try to dunk on Joker. I would much rather.
Ain't get to the free throw line like that. No, you gonna get to the free throw. You gonna get to the free throw line. You gonna get to the free throw line.
What do you mean? What we doing?
Because if you say go dunk on
that's a better play than on a 2-on-1 fast break, giving it to the dude that's wide open. Now, granted, should he throw a bounce pass?
Okay.
Was it there? Yes, it was. But the way he was running, it was like, damn, shit. It was a perfect pass.
You think Joker gonna jump with Fox?
Joker
He gonna try. He gonna foul him.
Hey, hold on, Mr. Fastest man with the ball couldn't outrun Joker to the rim on that play.
Hey, I got a question. Wasn't Fox like the most clutch player in the fourth quarter like a few years ago?
He was supposed to. That's what they talked
one
about.
of them.
That's when they was lighting the beam up.
I got you, but what's crazy though? Like I done seen him a few times this season. He's sold in the close for the Spurs. Like they brought him to be a closer. He been selling a little bit in the close.
We all said this goddamn MVP.
I'm just saying this year. I'm not saying. I'm just saying.
They brought De'Aaron Fox to be the closer.
Well, that's what the media said. That's what the media was saying.
I will say that's what I thought. Yeah, I think they brought him in to be the closer, and they have court presence.
I'm telling you, the media.
But I could be wrong, Mitch.
What play did the Spurs run like 7 times in a row?
Look, hear me out.
Get the ball to Wemby at the free throw line.
Like, hear me out.
7 times in a row.
I'm not disagreeing with what you saying. I'm not disagreeing with what you're saying, but when he came, the media was like, yeah, he's going to be their closer and this, that, and the third. This from ESPN and all them analysts. And then, like you said, though, I said it in late games, it don't look like he comfortable.
That's cool. But when you got the alien, that shit goes out the window. You ain't you're not that person.
Mitch, I was going to say that too, Mitch. Go ahead, Rick. I'm sorry.
But I said this months ago when we talked about women, when I said they got to stop trying to make him the focal point on the offense and just let him play good ball. Like, when you make him the focal point on the offense, I don't think he's ready for that yet. You got to let him just do him and the team play better that way. He's not a closer, bro. We know what we want him to be. He's not a closer, bro. He's
not yet, at least, Rick. Not yet.
Yeah, not yet. He's just not a closer yet, bro. I don't like you said, the same 7 plays, he always do the dumb shit. I seen him one time a couple weeks ago. I was probably a couple weeks ago in a close game. Instead of going to the rim and getting a layup and dunking on the nigga that was 8 inches tall, shorter than him, he just had a step back 3. Like, I don't. Yeah, you can't make nobody with that low IQ.
He's still immature when it comes to that. When it comes to that type of basketball, which I think is gonna affect them in the playoffs because they're gonna be looking for him to score in those fourth quarters and those overtimes to get those touches right. I don't think him getting a touch at that free throw line extended is a bad play. It's just that his decision making isn't there yet, right? He has to learn that. I mean, Kevin Durant, and I'm not even trying to be funny, y'all. Kevin Durant is still trying to learn how to be a playmaker. You know what I'm saying? It's not really his bag. It's just real. Like, bro, I'm just saying that that's not his bag. So Wemby is having to learn it. I ain't even trying to be funny, y'all.
I hear what you're saying, but it was kind of. I hear what you're saying though, Edo, but it's like Wemby just hit a game winner, bro. Like, he just hit a game winner on, like with seconds going down on the clock. So it's like, my thing is this though, realistically, and I'm not trying to be funny. Yes, he's immature. Yes, he's still young when it comes to, like, understanding the offense, understanding just how to be a closer in general. Because a lot of people don't got that gene. It's not something that you know what I mean. Like, you have in you. You can hit a couple of shots, but what I'm saying is, when we go into the playoffs, we're going deep, and we playing Denver, we playing OKC and things of that nature, bro. You want the ball in his hands, bro. Like, I get it with Fox, and I get it with all these other guys. I'm just thinking a little bit different though, Red. Like, it's a high percentage shot. You give the ball to somebody that's 7'4", that's wanting to kill. Good things is gonna happen more than less. I know that it looked different from last night because he didn't close and he didn't hit the game winner. But if he does hit the game winner, then we having a whole different conversation and saying that he might be.
So, Ted. Let me say why, Ted, because to Mitch's point, right? Mitch's point, bringing up the fact that they ran the same play 7 times. I know that you know this. Hitting the game winner and closing the game ain't the same thing.
No, exactly. Right.
Having to come down every time and make the right decision is different than, hey, just give me the ball right here in these last so I can take this shot. And that's why I'm saying Wemby having to close a game and make the right decision every time down, whether it be to give it to Fox, whether it be like Red said, to go just dunk the ball, shoot a step, like that's gonna come with experience, right? That comes with just doing it. So I don't mind, like what you just said, though, Ted. I don't mind him having to do that in the playoffs because you might as well go ahead and learn it now. I would much rather you learn it now than it'd be trying to learn it at 37 like him.
But here's my thing, though, E. When it comes to that, like when we talking about closing, it's usually anything at the 5-minute mark, right? Fourth quarter tight game. Yeah, every possession counts, right? And what I'm saying is, like Mitch says, you can get the ball 6-7 times, but you can get the ball 6-7 times differently. You understand what I'm saying? It's free throw line down and things of that nature. But he has to become a better playmaker at the end of the day. You get what I'm saying? And playmaking is not always just giving the right pass. Playmaking is making the right decision overall. And like I said, the coach has to kind of integrate that for him because you're so good, but all this is raw talent. So now we're trying to be able to make sure that we produce it in the best way possible. Because at the end of the day, when Joker was first coming into the league, they didn't know that this guy was as good as he is. And now the great center and a great player, MVP, multi-caliber player, like, we didn't know who this was. You had to groom it into that position and to be able to be the player that he is. Now with Wemby, we're like, we never seen this before, and he has so much raw talent. How the fuck do we make this the top utmost production? And that's what they're trying to figure out. So you saying we want to find out now? Yeah, sure. But like I said, you just got to go through them bumps. You got to go through them bumps.
But can I say this,
I'm gonna let
though?
you go, Red. Go, Red.
Oh,
Hold
good.
on, Red. Let me read this comment because Travion Henderson in the comments. He said, "Fuck Fox, give Castle the ball." I agree.
I'm with that too.
Castle does really good getting to the rim. I ain't mad at that. But go ahead, Red. What you about to say, man?
But what I was gonna say is, Ted, the difference, because you brought up Wemby and the Joker, right? The difference in the Joker, even when he wasn't the Joker yet, he's always poised. Like when you get Wemby in them late games, he seems frantic. I think a lot of times it's more the mental than the actual physical on the court. I think when the Joker, when Wemby getting the ball, I think he's still thinking like a young dude, if that makes sense. Like, man, I'm finna go make this. We gonna celebrate. We gonna get the whole other game. I'm just being funny, but opposed to Joker getting the ball and the game slow down. When he get it, as soon as I catch it, or if I don't got this one dribble pull up or this spin back to my right hand, he gonna be open in the corner. I got a man cutting right here. I think when Wemby gets it, he automatically he don't have no imagination with it. And I think when you in that moment, you got to have imagination with it, because if you already know what you're going to do and you ain't accustomed to doing it, you're going to fail.
Red, I like that. You know why I like that statement, bro? Because Joker, I was thinking, it made me think about literally in that game where Joker, they were giving it to him at the top of the key, and the play was to run Jamal Murray off the screen. Murray wasn't open. All right, Christian Braun ain't open over here. Okay, let me just back this dude down. Like when all else fails, I had something that I'm gonna get to. So no matter what happens, Joker was backing people down from the 3-point line all the way down to the play. Okay, I can't do this. Let me just go ahead and walk it down, and then I'm gonna reset. And then if I ain't got to pass again, I can take a shot here. So I like that point that you made.
Just to not overthink though, like I think like you were saying though, right? I agree in a sense, but it's like when Joker was coming up, he didn't have the pressure to be who he is now, right? He didn't have the expectation and the pressure to be as phenomenal of a player he is now. With Wemby out the gate, they like, yo, is he gonna be able to beat LeBron, Jordan, Kobe's records, XYZ? Is he gonna be the best overall center in the world? And he's coming from a rich franchise, right? He's coming from David Robinson, he's coming from Tim Duncan. So the expectation level, obviously with the blood clot and the injury for the first year, they like, yeah, you got to make up for time lost. You've been in the league, you've been watching, you've been kind of seeing what's going on. And I think that the timetable was a lot shorter for him versus other players that are already good. And the reason why I'm saying that is he is who he is in the league full of players right now. This is rich. This is rich culture. This is SBA. This is Joker. This is Luka. This is Jaylen Brown, Tatum. Like, he's right in the midst of it, and he has the least amount of time, and they're already saying championship or bust. Because even despite them losing last night, bro, they still went on 23. Yeah. Obviously, they were 25-3. After last night, bro. Like, it's not like this loss is gonna be. Oh,
I like your point.
Hey, Ted, real quick,
they ain't giving him no grace, Ted. He don't have the same grace that Joker had, or even a guy like Giannis.
And comparing him to Joker is just not what you can do. Like Joker's the greatest playmaking big we've ever seen. Like, he probably won't ever be that, but he might get better at it. But he's not. It's not gonna be to his level. Like it's not.
Yeah, comparison to the Thief of Joy, bro. They're just not the two same play styles. They're totally different, bro.
It's even what Ted said though. I think, like I said, I think a lot of times we gotta get out of our own head. I think with him, bro, you are the best defensive big man in the league. You have more leverage than you know. Even if you don't come to what they want you to be right now, they're not finna get rid of you. Like, they're not finna get rid of you.
That's only if that defense shows up in the playoffs against those offensive juggernauts in the West.
But hear me
that's
out,
only when they'll appreciate how good of a defender he is, though, Red. Because if he's a great defender like he is, and we all know, and Joker averages a triple-double on him and wins, it's null and void. But if you lower the averages of Joker, then they're gonna say, "Oh, this is what that defensive man."
But hear me out. But you can't get rid of that height though, Ted. We can't coach that height. And you got the nigga that played with the T-Wolves. He fucking ass, and he keep a contract. You think I'm gonna let Wemby go and he 10 times better than him? He great.
I'm not saying let him go.
I thought you were gonna say Zion Williamson. Listen, Zion Williamson.
Well, him too. But that's what I'm saying though, Ted. So I'm saying like he got more time than what he thinks. I think like, and also it's like, if I'm him, I'm patting myself on the back because, hey, bro, if I wasn't hurt or these blood clots, I win. I got 2 defensive player of the years. I know that already. But so in my head, it's like, go ahead.
No, I'm with you, and I'm listening. But what I'm saying is, what we watched with Wemby is amazing. And I don't want to be long-winded in this regard, but what I'm saying, EJ made a good point the other day. When we look at what Wemby is doing right now versus a lot of two-way players that we've seen in the last 15 to 20 years, right? Is what we're watching right now way better, or if not better than like prime MVP Joel, AD in New Orleans, Dwight Howard in Orlando. Like these are two-way players that play big men, and even though like their games look a little bit different and evolution is important, like am I convinced that what Wemby is doing right now is that much better than what AD did in 18 when he was doing 55, 20, and 11? Like,
and to answer what you're saying, that's my point. I think, like you said earlier, comparison to thief of joy. I think at this point for him, bro, because he's so young, just sit in what you good in, polish it, and you're gonna like what the cream gonna rise to the top every time, bro. So that's what I'm saying. Just sit in it and become who you are. Don't try to chase it. When you chase it, that's when you're gonna fail. Just do what you do, set your plan out, and make it happen. Because you already
need to look in the mirror and know that nobody is like him. He's one of one, and he got to be able to write his story. If you don't write his story, and he worried about these other chapters in everybody else's book, he's gonna lose himself as a player developing forward.
Real.
Last thing.
Go ahead, Mitch. Go ahead, close us out, Mitch.
I know we want to give the Spurs coach. I don't know if he called the same play 7 times in a row. Basketball can be very simplistic, bro.
Yeah.
You have Stephon Castle being guarded in the corner by Joker. Put Joker in a fucking screen, bro.
Thank you. That's what I was about to say.
Put him in a screen. Yeah. Who do you not want Wemby to be guarded by? Aaron Gordon. All of those plays, Aaron Gordon was pushed up on him. So like we want him to drive, but the physicality, if they're not going to call it, he's not probably going to get around him. So he's got to take a. Now, granted, he's 7'5", so he can shoot over him. But the game-winning shot, it was great. Hell, Aaron Gordon still played great defense. It was heavily contested. So like you got to like motion up. Like when the Spurs was rolling, the offense was flowing, passes getting made. Like it reminds me of like LeBron. At certain times of the game, he'll have the ball for like 14 seconds, just posted. It's like, bruh, like I get it, you're great, but get the ball moving, man, because everybody's stagnant. Because everybody's just looking at Wemby. Nobody's cutting. They're just like, all right. And then De'Aaron Fox missed the ball, but he threw him a grenade. It's like, bruh, De'Aaron Fox ain't not that type player. Like, it's like, what are you doing? Just the flow of the offense is like very stagnant. I didn't like it.
Why not let Kelsey go 1-on-1 if you got Wemby guard? I mean, not Wemby, Joker guard.
That ain't what you got. Because Red, go ahead, Red. Finish your thought. My bad.
I'm just saying because if he go on you 1-on-1, if any big man go on me 1-on-1, I'm gonna spread the flow and go by. I'm gonna make you have to foul to get to the rim.
Red, because that ain't what we got him out there for.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? That's what but to your point earlier, that's what you got De'Aaron Fox for. You got De'Aaron Fox for that reason. So they ain't they may not be seeing it. They may not be seeing it is what I'm saying. Really.
It's too late in the season to be trying to figure that out, E.
But that's
it's too late in the season to be trying to figure that out, bro. Before All-Star break, I get it, but you got to be to the point where every team that we look at outside looking in, we all know their identity. Because when you go into the playoffs, everybody knows your sets. Everybody knows what you're doing. Everybody knows who your star players are. Everybody knows how much depth you have in your bench. It's either you got to make shots or don't. There's going to be a huge difference on usually the better teams that win the championships are the teams that can play half-court sets. And if you don't know your sets and you don't know your roles and you don't have KYP, know your personnel, you don't know who these people are and they don't know who they are either, then that's also a testament to the coaching failing the players that are starting and the bench players. You got to be able to buy into what we got going on, bro. We playing 3 and out, we playing PNR, we playing DHO. You got to know that.
But I can't blame the coach. But I can't blame the coach in that though. Like it's basic basketball, bro. Like find the mismatch on the floor. Everybody, we all know Joker can't slide his goddamn feet. Hey, bro, if we was in high school, I'd have called five. Get the fuck out the way. Let me go by him. Hey, cut off me. You gotta have a point guard.
Taking account is that bread. Listen, that bread on there's money out there. We paid this dude to be out here.
But hear me out though. I understand the bread on the line. But my bread on the line too, E. If I'm Castle, I'm still on my Castle still on his rookie contract, right?
Rookie contract, yeah. Should be.
All right, so if we in a situation like this and we against these type of niggas and I can show and I can go back here and get a bucket to close the game or to seal the deal or to win, my check go up too. I don't give a damn about your check. I want to win at the end of the day. I get what
if it was a contact absorbed layup, right? Or a challenge layup? Like, let's say Joker, God forbid, not God forbid. Let's say Joker did move his puppies and got a great contest. And even though it was a little form, a little physicality, how you know the refs ain't going to look like this and be like, I ain't see that. Play ball.
But hear me out, though. This all I'm saying. If you know your personnel and you, like I said, Joker guard me, we're in a better position if I attack downhill because somebody's going to have to help him. If somebody got to help him, dirt slide to the corner. He got a wide open jump shot. Or if we playing basketball, somebody cutting back door. That's why I said, like, we playing they playing middle school ball. Niggas just standing in one spot watching somebody and waiting to do something. Basketball is about reaction. So if I go downhill, the shot maker know the slide to the corner. The wingman, the slasher, he know the cut. Like, it's basketball. I don't know why we be making this shit so
That's
hard.
what Mitch said. Make it simple. That's what Mitch said. That's it. Hey, come on, look, we gotta. Oh, go ahead. We got a quick. Let's talk the college ball before y'all gotta get up out of here, man. Let's
oh shit, I got Michigan winning it all. That's all I got to say.
see, Zell. So hold on, we gotta let Zell. What the hat at, Zell? Go and pull your hat up, man. Go on. Let me see.
Oh damn, I forgot he had the Michigan hat.
Hey, man, hold on. Are we letting this slide?
Straight off.
Go ahead, Mitch. What do you do?
What you want to say, Mitch? Are we letting people? I understand you rock with Michigan and Detroit. But all I heard was Syracuse basketball, Miami football. Now it's Michigan basketball. Hey, man, we all over the place. I guess we let this slide. Are you calling the flag of foul right here, bitch?
Hey, the best shit though is seeing the Fab Five back together.
That shit was great.
That's the best shit, seeing the Fab Five back together.
Come on, let Zell defend himself. What do you have to say, Zell?
Shout out to my birth state, you know what I'm saying? I gotta always rap. You know what I'm saying? Like somehow, some way, that's gonna be the backup squad. Cause you know Syracuse, they got another 10 years, man. I know we got a new coach, Jerry McNamara. You know what I'm saying? He's a winning. Dirk kind of know what he can kind of do.
He tried to put Dirk in on it, yeah.
So you know, I think Syracuse gonna get it together, but. Enough about Syracuse. Back to my new team, Michigan. You know, I'm just saying, man. The way
Wallow, man, he Wallow.
Hey, the way they play last night, national championship, man. You know, Yaxel got hurt. They didn't need him because you know what I'm saying. They got Mara. Mara's still out there. He almost had 30. He out there balling. Number one, I don't even know his name, but he's out there hooping.
That's nasty.
You don't know his name.
You don't even know his name. That's crazy.
You don't know his name.
Hey, he's out there making all threes. So I'm like, hey, I'm a fan of him now. So hey,
he said I'm a fan of him now. That was real. He said I'm a fan of him now.
But Michigan got it done though, man. Michigan got it done. But like I said, I have been watching a little bit Michigan game throughout the year and stuff like that. So I ain't like all the way for him when it comes to watching Michigan basketball though.
Hey, what's wrong with Yaxel? What he just had a ankle sprain?
He broke that ankle again.
He
seen him. He like it was damn near worse than the roll.
Yeah, Did they say what grade it was?
No, well, I don't know.
I think he said. I think I had like a. They said I had.
You gotta get out of
them. Grade 2.
Yeah,
you gotta get out of them retro Jordans.
That's crazy too.
I see that too.
He be wearing them bitches.
I gotta tell you, I'm hooping, Jay. They're okay.
13's kind of cool.
30 years. We talk about people that's playing now. They use them now.
They
30 years ago.
Man.
All them good Jordans, all them good basketball Jordans, man. He need to get out of them retros.
He could have hooped in some A2 spot. Them shits.
Zay hooping 13. Same one he had on.
He could have hooped in some Tatum.
Why he want to hoop in the weak ass shoes there?
He could have put the LaMelos on for that.
People been disrespecting Tatum
too.
All them teams Jay is weak, man.
No, them Tatum's fine.
When last time you part of Bear Team Jays?
I got some Tatum's in my bag right now. The lime green ones.
You know he went to Duke. You know he a Duke fan though, Red. That don't count. He don't count. But
He
look,
ain't
hold on,
gonna
let me
catch
ask
me on
y'all
no
this.
Team Jay.
Where them Zion
Let me ask y'all
at
this, man. This
Where them
Michigan, bro.
Zion
Michigan,
Jordans
Michigan dominated, right? Michigan dominated Arizona. It's kind of throwing me off because y'all know I ain't a huge college ball fan, but I'm watching. And then after the game, well, actually, let's talk about the game first. Let's talk about the game because I was gonna talk about the press conference before Pete. But in the game, go ahead, Derek. What's up, Pete?
No, that was the game I was looking forward to. I mean, two juggernauts, arguably the two best teams this year. So I mean, I was excited. I'm like, this really the national championship game, and it was very disappointing. I mean, they blew the doors off these boys from the jump, and it was over, and they never could recover. The thing about Michigan, I will say real quick, if they guards play well, they're damn near unbeatable. If they guards hit shots, if their guards hitting outside shots, you're dead. And so that's what happened.
Shit. It don't. Go, baby.
And I mean, like I said, Arizona just, I mean, they could deal with
They
it. I mean,
get it going.
Yeah, they could. I mean, they just couldn't get it going. And like I said, man, that those guards hitting outside shots is the X factor. They're big. And see, Arizona really is the biggest team probably in college basketball. But Michigan's big, man. They could match their size. And like I said, the outside shooting was really the difference early. And I mean, it was over.
I was mad because it seemed like they couldn't guard the damn pick and roll. It was like Cadeau and the big guy. It was like, God damn. Every time Cadeau.
It's because of how Cadeau snaked the pick and roll though. When he snaked the pick and roll, he keep you on his backside. He keep you on his back. So you either gonna foul, you gonna run him over, or he gonna make a play.
What's the big man? What's the big man name for Michigan, y'all? The center, Sara? Is it Sara?
Mara. Yeah.
I will give him some credit too, bro. He caught some crazy lobs and finished them with great touch. I was like, there was a couple times.
He's nice.
He said, he's really tall, but
he's 7'3". So
7'3". Yeah, it was real. I was like, damn, he still made it. It was like one of them. It kind of looked like the ball was like under the rim. And he jumped, caught it, and threw it back. I was like, God damn.
That was crazy.
It was crazy, bro.
Nah, Mara's nice. Like Darren knows this. He might agree, might not. If Mara don't get in foul trouble against Duke,
we lose.
It probably be different. Like if he don't get like foul trouble is obviously a thing, but Mara is like a key to their like everybody talks about Yaxel. But Mara, he does a lot because he has good touch for basketball too, like passing wise. So it's just, with Arizona, I think it's like Cole Pete. He's good. He's athletic. He also is 6'8". So, and Michigan has 3 tall dudes. So it's just, and Arizona's a team that they could. The other day they scored like 100 with hitting like 4 threes. That's cool when you're going against a smaller team. You're going against a bigger team. Hey man, we got to hit some of these outside shots, and they wasn't hitting outside shots.
That's a fact.
And that footer make it hard for you to double Yaxel. It make you got to be honest on defense too. Even though Yaxel the one having a good game, but like they size and make you got to play them even. Like you really can't help off of nobody with them. So I
got slide.
But Michigan low key's had the best team all year. If we being honest, it's just shit. We just finally getting to sit on the big stage. I'm just glad Yaxel. My last thing is I'm just glad Yaxel is a grade 2, not a 3, nothing like that. Where he got to be in the boot. So you'll see him next game. When is the next game?
Monday.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Shit. So he gonna have to do a lot of icing and elevating tonight.
Yeah, they don't need him. Well, I don't know. I think they're gonna need him, but shit, the way they beat Arizona, they may. I don't know. Maybe they don't. They played their perfect game to me, man.
Nah, you'll need them against the UConn because UConn some dogs. I ain't gonna lie. You'll need them. You'll need them against them. Go ahead though, Tim. My fault.
No, you good. So obviously, I was completely wrong. I said that Big 12 was gonna host the big game, and all of them got about it. Iowa State, Houston, Arizona, they all failed me, had me looking crazy. But I will say this though. I want to give a huge shout out to Michigan. Michigan is going to bring the defensive monster every single game. But when they're hitting double-digit threes, can't nobody in the fucking country beat them. But that's what I'm trying to tell you, though. UConn is very disciplined on the defensive end. And they did struggle last night to score. So that is my biggest thing, right? Because if Michigan brings the intensity, uses the size down in the paint, can basically guard everybody, it's going to be tough for UConn to get quality buckets and offense and flows because you got to be able to score in spurts in this new era. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if UConn has what it takes to be able to score. They got that dog, that big man that's a dog. But like Mitch said, they got 3 different defenders down in Michigan that can bang. That's different fouls, different looks that you can give them. And if he's negated, who are you going to get the ball to? I don't really like UConn's perimeter play. But what I will say, though, is if UConn fuck around and does what they need to do on Monday and they win, we can almost guarantee ESPN and some people are going to say that Dan Hurley's one of the best coaches of all time ever already.
How many shifts he got? He got 1 or 2.
He got a back-to-back, and then he fuck around might go on a crazy run.
I ain't gonna lie, I kind of think he already one of the best coaches. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think he already there in my opinion.
Because I think y'all might know the math a little bit better though. But like back-to-back's kind of rare in college, right?
Florida,
they've been a bit like since Florida. I was just gonna say that yesterday.
Besides that, like recent memory, like in the last 25, I don't see no BDBs, right?
No, that's
So you got a
good.
B2B, and then you got another chick within a 6-year run or 5-year run, I think.
For back to back, that's the first one, like I said, since Florida. So and
Unless
Corey
you want to
Brewer,
count
Corey Brewer older
Butler
than us.
going.
So.
I'm just saying, if you want to count Butler going to the national championship twice, you know, you got to think about it. Just going, that is something. You know
Going is 5, but I'm talking about
winning is
like
bigger.
winning
Yeah,
is
winning,
crazy, and then and then like y'all was saying, like remember when we was having the argument
That
about
was 08?
UConn and South
07,
Carolina
08?
women's, they bring in all these 5 stars. I don't think it's the same way with UConn. Like they don't, like they all right, but
they just a well polished machine, bro. Like I said, they
Jordan
got the right
Hawkins,
players, right
Castle,
players.
and all them boys and stuff like that, but they gone. But as
I
a
agree with you though.
totality,
They gonna have to score on the perimeter though. They perimeter score been shaky in these last 2 games.
yeah.
That's it's been real shaky these last 2 games. That's my only knock to him. Like if what's his name? My boy name play.
Solo ball.
Yeah. What's his name? Yeah. What's his name? I can't think his last name.
Mullins.
Mullins.
Yeah.
If Mullins don't get off early and the
Solo
point guard solo ball, yeah, if they don't get off early or get into a good rhythm early, it's gonna be curtains, bro. Because if Michigan go up 10, you can cancel Christmas. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You gotta keep your game close.
I was gonna say this to y'all talking about Hurley. What you say, Red?
I said Cadeau been hooping.
I was gonna say this to y'all about Hurley too, though, y'all. With UConn, the reason I think you can throw him in there as one of the best coaches is he's also not necessarily. Oh, y'all tell me, how is his recruiting? Like, is he getting the same players like a North Carolina, Duke, and Kansas and stuff?
Do he got a 5-star?
Jordan Hawkins was fired. Stephon Castle was fired. Like these boys, they had to do Klingland, Donovan Klingland. Like they got some good recruits. But what I'm saying is,
I'm saying that what I'm asking Ted is it like a top 5 recruiting class? Like, is he getting like top 5 recruiting class as compared to the North Carolinas? He may have one 5-star. That's understood.
I don't think so.
You got Duke, Michigan, Duke,
Kansas, and all these teams.
Kansas.
To me, he like the Spurs, EJ. Like he just got the right people.
Yeah.
The right people. He ain't got the best, but he got the right people to buy into the system. That's what he looked like to me. Because I don't remember him having no high class like 5-star.
Not all at one recruiting class. Like one will be a junior, one will be a sophomore, then there'll be a 5 freshman. So then it'll look like that. But what I'm saying is, like, I think their best player was like Castle, Hawkins, Jordan Hawkins, the shooter that's on the Pelicans, and he's struggling to get burned out. But what I'm saying is, while they in college, they a well-oiled machine. Like, they know what to do. Everybody know they role, and don't nobody overplay it. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, Mullins had 10 points before he fucking daggered Duke, bro. Like, he wasn't having a wonderful game. He had 10 points, and you had the ball to goddamn shoot a 40-footer. Come on, bro.
Yeah. Go ahead, Red. What you about to say, Red?
No, I was gonna say I think he just got the right brand of talent because a lot of his players come back. Like he don't got too many like one and dones and nothing like that. And in college, you need those guys that play repeated years.
Yeah,
that's true. No, that's to win. That's a fact.
To be a win, you need that.
Did y'all care about that Illinois game at all? The Illinois versus UConn? Because I was worried because I was like, I don't know, UConn, y'all let Illinois hang around. Like they was hanging around the whole
Illinois
game.
is better than what I thought. They was better than what I thought. Illinois is way better than what I thought. I thought Illinois was gonna be like I thought they was like the Cinderella in my opinion. Even though they were good, just in my opinion, I didn't think they were that good. But they showed to be pretty scary.
Them lights was too bright for them Europeans, bro. Them lights was too bright for the Europeans. I ain't even trying to pull like that type of card.
I just got what you said.
Yeah, them lights was too bright for them Europeans. The Europeans been hooping all year. And Wagler did what he needed to do, but I don't this is where I have a concern, right, E? Because we always talk about stock. We talk about stock with these guys that are top 10 or just first rounders of talent when you scout. I don't think Wagler has that next gear. Like Wagler is a very chill, lackadaisical player. He's a big guard. He's very, very like poised, like we was talking about. But do you have that drive to take it to the next level? Because Zell brought it up last night. UConn struggled to score late in the stretch. So when them struggling offensively, that would have to be something that clicks in my brain and say, hey, I got to take this game over and I got to be able to nick towards that lead. I had to cut into that lead and I have to will away. And I don't think that he had that. Like, I feel like there were spurts in the second half where he disappeared. He was looking to pass to the Europeans and things of that nature and try to make team ball effort. Yeah. But I think that this is one of the times where you say, and you look yourself in the mirror and say, I'm the best player out this motherfucker. live and die by me.
Yeah. No, that's real. Hey, you see, I'm glad you brought up Keaton Wagler not necessarily having that extra gear, because what I was gonna go to was that press conference from Cool Pete where he was kind of like, I don't really think basketball is my calling. He was like, I think my platform is here so I can spread the gospel. He wanted to talk about, Christianity and stuff, and that's
Jay
cool. Jay Nivey, we can talk about him too. But my point was though, fellas, this is my point though. I keep trying to tell people this little lottery 2026 draft class gonna be the best ever. This shit looking shaky to me, bro. That shit looking real shaky. I'm just looking at it because I was looking for Braden Berries. I know Braden Berries has been one of the guys that they've been talking about. His stock is, I think he's at number 8 right now. But him, Koa Pete, and Yaxel and Keaton, I'm like, okay, which one of these guys is gonna show me that it's NBA? Which one of y'all are gonna show me that this is NBA talent? And I don't feel like I got that feel from none of those guys.
No,
you ain't seen it from Yaxel.
You know what?
I think he the most consistent.
Out of who? Out of that list?
He was hurt last night though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like the way Yaxel he plays on a consistent level, he's probably the one that is the best in the way, because I feel like his age, like him playing those amount of years in college, him being like already NBA ready, as they will say. And I feel like, do y'all feel like we should like get away from these older guys? Because I'm like, when you think about how college to pro, like how people last in the NBA, the years, would you rather get a 19-year-old that you hope can be this guy, or would you rather get somebody who's already 22, 23, and you know what I'm saying, something like a Caleb Love or Yaxel,
great question.
Older player, they already can get it done, and it's like, do you just not want to pay them because they're that old? Because it's like you're gonna give a rookie contract that lasts.
You know why it's hard, Zell?
4 to 6 years, anyways.
I can answer for him.
You go ahead and answer that, Red. You go ahead, Red. I'm looking.
So Lou Will said this best. He said, "You'd rather draft an 18 or 19-year-old because by the time they 22 or 24, you're gonna even know they're gonna be an all-star, or what, by their 4th year they're gonna either be an all-star or they're gonna be on their decline. You're gonna know where they at by their ceiling, so you can either cut them or pay them by then. The problem you get when you got somebody that's already 22, what is it? Because Yaxel, what, like 24?
23. He's 23, Red. He's
23, 24. You're going to give him essentially $10 million. I don't know the contract for real. Like 10.
That's what it's about. That's about right. If he a lottery.
He top 5 though, right? No, he top 5.
He top 13. He a lottery.
Okay, so if he outside of the 10, he going to get at least somewhere 12 to 10.
Mm-hmm.
You wasting 12 to 10 for 4 years for a nigga that you already done seen his ceiling. You would rather get a younger guy where you can kind of control the ceiling, because if I'm 18, 19, I can mold you into what I want you to be, essentially. But if you 24, 25, you kind of stuck in your ways already. So
you ain't right. Go ahead, Ted.
I got 2 counter questions from that, because I like why Zell asked, who would you rather, put all your eggs in one basket for? A young raw talent, or somebody that has kind of proven they worth in the league, or in college? Because you got to ask yourself like this, right? John Broome from Auburn last year was similar situation as Yaxel, right? And we had a lot of faith in him because he was on a good team. But what I'm saying is, you got to ask your questions like this: do you think pound for pound that Yaxel was better than John Broome was last year for college basketball hoops, and also for their particular organization? And also, you have to be able to do a checklist real quick of, do these players have the intangibles of what it takes to be able to be sufficient on bad teams? Some of these guys have only been historically on really great teams. So then when it comes to you having a niche, or you having to have a responsibility, you're so used to everybody locking up on your team starting 5. I know what everybody's going to bring, right? But now, as you being a low man or even a wing man, depending on whatever you want to be in the NBA, it's going to be a lot of your responsibility to be able to now overlook some of these weaker defenders on your team. Now dudes doing backdoor cuts on you. Now you looking like, you're not really paying attention as an anchor on defense. So what I'm asking is, are you better than what I've seen before last year? Prospects that are similar to you. And then also, do I think that you have everything that it takes to be able to be good on a bad team on your own? That's what matters, because a lot of these dudes are not reliant on other players. I done seen AJ drop 40, even though it was one game in March, on a bad team. So I know that he's going to go to the Wizards and go crazy. You know what I'm saying? But do I think the Yaps is going to do it? Maybe not. Maybe so.
So my question to you is: are you asking more for older players, or you just asking for the overall class, real quick?
Well, it was kind of a hybrid question because E was like, I don't have a lot of faith in how fluid this draft class is going to be. My thing is this: out of all those players that you invest in, how many of these players do you think is going to be good on bad teams? And I get it, that's going to be tough. It's an open-ended question, but what I'm saying is, do you have the intangibles to be able to be valuable on the next level besides what you're doing right now? Because they may ask more of you. Your role may rise.
Okay, so for the younger guys, I think I'm more willing to give an opportunity to get that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For the older guys, I need you to come in and already be that. Does that make sense?
So I'm with you, but I just had to ask.
Yeah. No, I got you. No, I'm just saying. So if they don't come in and they super efficient in that, they're gonna be out the league in 1 or 2 years. Now them younger guys, like the AJs and the Kingstons and all of those guys, I'm gonna be a little bit more lenient with them. And I think, because I was gonna ask y'all this too, because I posed the question too. How many players out of this class have to be good to deem it a good class? I was gonna ask y'all that because a lot of people is high on this class. I wasn't, but a lot of people is really high on this class. Yeah. So
you asking Red?
That's my question. That's my question. Yeah, that's my question. I'm posing that question.
See now for me, if we're saying being good immediately, if I'm being reasonable, because I feel like I'm repeating myself when I say this. I don't think the only people I think that is going to come in and make immediate impact are AJ, Darian, and Darius Cuff. I think Caleb Wilson is in that second tier guys for me, and then Michael Brown Jr. is in that same class with Caleb Wilson. Okay. After that, let me speak about Yaxel. Here's my problem with Yaxel is that you going into the league, right? The the power forward position in the NBA is probably the most versatile position in the league. It is. You can literally go out there and play Evan Mobley one night and go play Paolo Banchero the next. Like the difference in playing styles and play Pascal Siakam, Zion, Katie. There's completely different players that you got to come in and play when you play in the 4. So at 6'8", 6'9", are you versatile enough as a defender? Because I don't think you're gonna be able to score better than any of these people. Are you versatile enough as a defender that we can put you in the game? And also, can you rebound? Because when you play, I need you to seal possessions. I need possessions to be completed because of your defense or because of your rebounding. And that's why I'm looking at Yaxel like, what are you going to do when you get there? Because to me, I think it's unreal. I told y'all this. It's unrealistic to think that these guys are going to come in and be somebody's best scorer. I just think it's unrealistic to think about any college player. So I think now to answer the question from a social media standpoint, the way that they're talking about this draft, I need everybody to be good. I need that whole lottery, all 12 of them. I need that whole, I'm saying 12, 13. I need that whole 13 to come out here and be the best draft because y'all are telling me that it's better than the 2003. And then when I say, hey, that 2018 draft class was kind of crazy. That 2018 draft class, Jalen Brunson, SGA, Luka.
They compared us to the 96, didn't they say they better than like the 96 class out there?
Bro, they saying it's better than all of them.
So real quick, though, how long do we give them to decide, though? Because I feel like when we look at them other classes, we looking at it from like they totality of their careers.
I give them, no, we don't. No, we don't. We can get them 3. If I say that you're better than the 2003 draft class, you need 3 years. LeBron James and Carmelo should have won Rookie of the Year. D Wade won a championship. LeBron James was an all-NBA first-team player. Melo was all-NBA. So those 3 years, all these guys are all-NBA players.
Magic won a finals as a rookie.
I was gonna say, didn't you do 96? I was gonna say what Iverson won Rookie of the Year. He broke the single season scoring shit.
That's cold. That's cold with the Lakers, depending on how you carry it.
We ended up winning the championship his third. They won one by their 3rd or 4th year.
3rd or 4th. It was his 4th season. Yeah, his 4th season.
4th season.
Two-time MVP.
It's one more guy out there, y'all. Oh, Stephon Marbury. Stephon Marbury is in there.
KG was 96, wasn't he? No, he was in 95.
KG was 95. No, KG was 95.
Then you got Ray Allen. You got Ray Allen in that class. You got
Ray Allen in there. That's 25 a game, Ray. That's 25 a game, Ray.
Yeah, that's that Buck Sonics, Ray.
It's like 10 or 12 people.
What's them in there too? Was Stojakovic in the 96 class?
Page was in there too.
My boy from the Hawks was in there too. The Sharif.
I knew Raheem.
Yeah.
Kyrie uncle.
Shit, was Paul Gasol in that class?
Paul Gasol, he might, no,
Nah,
he was
he's like
99.
2000,
He won in
99.
99.
Oh,
He won rookie of the year in
yeah.
99. But I wanted to say this too, y'all. We was talking about 2020, and we was talking about the ages, right? Here's the players that Yaxel should have been playing with. So this is his 2020 class. I'm looking at the 20. Cade Cunningham, Jalen Green, Evan Mobley, Jonathan Kuminga, Caleb Love. Caleb Love is in there. Scotty Barnes, right? Jalen Suggs, Jalen Johnson, right? This is why it looked different. When you come in at 23 and we're like, okay, well, the guys who are your age are all NBA DPOY for Evan Mobley. Scotty Barnes is one of the best defenders in the league. He's going to be all NBA defender.
Yeah.
And then you go to Cade, who is in MVP conversations this season.
So is Jalen Johnson.
So is Jalen Johnson. Right, so
that's what Gil said about his ass too. He said if you come in and you compare yourself to your old class, not the class you in. That's what he said.
That's the hard part.
That's what you gotta do though. Think about that.
So based off of that theory, let me ask you this, Red and E, because this y'all boy, who in the lottery class is a better scorer, you think, especially now that we're seeing it, than Ace.
That's better than him.
This class, this upcoming class. Who can get a bucket better than what Ace did last year, and then what Ace doing now that he getting some minutes?
I mean, I think the only one that's gonna have the time to do it is my boy from BYU, because he gonna get the amount of he gonna get the he's gonna get the touches. Like
you don't think
DP? Franchise Darren Peterson? No, I think because he's gonna have to conform to point guard. I'm not saying he can't. I just don't know if he's gonna get the amount of shots that he's gonna get. I think DP gonna end up playing with somebody else that's good.
He got that fire though. He got that.
Because even somebody, even the bad teams got a leading scorer. So I think he's gonna fall into a situation where might be the best option, but he's gonna have to defer to somebody. I think with AJ, it's get that man the ball and get the fuck out of the way. I think he's gonna be like how they did Cooper this year.
Well, even that minimal effort though, you could be like Jeremiah Fears and take some minutes. He took minutes off the rip. He took CJ McCollum and all them. He got CJ traded because he was out there balling. He got Jordan. Yeah. He got Jordan Poole out of there on the bench. Jeremiah, I mean, now that DeJounte Murray came back, but I'm just saying.
How tall is Jeremiah Fears?
Jeremiah, I think he's 6'4", 6'4", 6'3".
Yeah, I say he's smaller.
Short. I verified. He's shorter though.
Darren
Peterson 6'6", I thought though, y'all.
That's what I thought.
He's taller.
I think with him, I think he got to play like that because he on the shorter side of the guards. Where they were saying they were trying to get away from. You see what I'm saying? I think with DP, it's like he good money. Like, you know what I'm saying? He playing with house money right now, Ted. He really can't lose.
Listen, hold on. Let me say this. No, you want me to tell you something, Red? Prior to this season, I would agree with you. But the way they treating Cam Thomas makes me feel like you can lose. Cam Thomas, they can't find a team, and it's a bucket. If Darren Peterson come in the league playing like that, I don't know if they see. We in the NBA now.
I'm not disagreeing. I don't know how true
we don't appreciate six men. We don't. For some reason, we don't appreciate a guy like I feel like we say this. We don't appreciate the Lou Wills, the Jamal Crawfords, Nate Robinson type of player. We had those type of where we didn't come in expecting that they were going to play good basketball. We're not looking at their net ratings or their turnovers. We looking at them to come out here and give us 15 points straight. That is what I'm looking for in these guys. But we don't appreciate that in today's game because, hey, it's the net. We need to see the numbers. Well, he did this, and it's like, yeah, but everybody don't play like that. We need guys that go to come in and be heaters. Right. I'm just so my point of saying that is if Darren Peterson is not efficient and he comes in and that's all he can really do is get us a bucket, he can't. I mean, he got something to lose.
I think Cam shit was though. They said if I'm not, don't quote me. I watched a few little pies and shit, and I seen some people say they think it's off the court stuff with Cam, not on the court. Okay. And I think a lot of people were saying like Cam don't want to buy you into nothing though, like because even when you talk about the Jamal Crawfords, the Lou Wills, all of them, like they actually bought into a system, but the system also bought into them. I think with Cam, he doesn't have a system that bought into him because I don't think he's nobody. He was like when you go to that school and your coach leave, if that makes sense. He was nobody's pick. Like everywhere he don't win, he was nobody's pick. The person that was who team it was, he ended up losing his job. So I think now. He's just in that limbo spot where you're a J.R. Smith caliber player, but you don't have a LeBron James to carry you to the promised land. It would look different if you was getting to the playoffs and doing this shit. But J.R. done got to do it with, Melo or Bron or whoever that got them at least to
somebody that can hide it. Even Jamal Crawford had Chris Paul and Blake. So I
get what I'm saying though. I mean, but it's hard to invest in somebody that you're gonna do 12 contested jump shots a game and don't play no defense and you don't play above the rim and you're not an elite defender. Like,
what's the percentages? You got his percentage.
But I don't know his percentage. But Ted, that's what I'm saying. That's what that 6 man was for. That's what he do. That's what I'm saying. I don't. That's the whole point. That's why we love Jamal Crawford, because he get out there and do some crazy shit and shoot some bullshit and go in. He leads the league in all time in 4-point plays. Jamal Crawford does. So that means he was taking contested shots and hitting them motherfuckers.
But the person that you're trying to emulate is God's here, bro. Jamal Crawford got more 50-point games than most of a lot of people's favorite scorers.
I think Cam got more than him though.
Good shots. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, Cam Thomas got like the 3rd or 4th most 50-point games. Cam Thomas, he like got the 3rd or 4th like most 50-point games or some shit like that.
Let me double check. Let me see. I was gonna look at his efficiency too, Red.
I don't know, man. It's just he's just been in a bad place, man. They sending you to Brooklyn to die right now, man. I'm just being 100, man. Brooklyn, I'm saying niggas in Brooklyn die, man. You go to Brooklyn to die at this point. I don't know.
And it's crazy because they sent Cam Thomas to Golden State for minimums. He got like $500,000 contract. That shit is nasty. He basically declined a $50 million contract, and now he making $500K.
That's where he at right. That's where he at right now in Golden State.
Yeah, they just picked him up on waivers.
I thought they couldn't pick nobody up for waivers after his son.
That's true too, Cup.
I don't know.
If they did pick
him up, that's good for him though. He can be the Jordan Poole type player too. If they did pick him up.
Jordan Poole, that's another name. That's another name.
But I'm saying that I was saying if he went to, because Ted said he got picked up by the Warriors. If he did get picked up by the Warriors, I think that's good for Cam. He can be the Jordan Poole type nigga. But what you saying?
Good, I don't like Steve Kerr, Red. I don't like
Steve Kerr might step on him like he did Kaminga.
I don't like Steve Kerr neither. I don't like Steve Kerr neither.
But y'all ain't wrong. But anyway, man, how y'all feeling, man? Y'all we want to dip out, or y'all got anything else y'all feel?
I'm good. What you say, Cup said? You said you was reading something Cup said.
Oh, Cup, just in the chat. I just said Cup. You know, Cup from TikTok, man. What up, Cup? That's my dog, man. But
what up, bro?
We got a couple different things. If y'all care about anything, we got the Lakers.
You talking about AR getting hurt?
We got the AR getting hurt. We got Hart and D Wade. Let's talk about the Lakers because I want to mess with Mitch real quick. We got all right.
Mitch, how you feel about your boy's son finna be the starting point guard, man?
Wait, hold on, Mitch. Why he acting like he not a Lakers fan? What's he happening right now?
He ain't anybody with the last name James has anything associated with LeBron James.
So. He don't like LeBron.
The crazy thing is you're knocking a dude who got strapped up by Cason Wallace, who's a elite level defender and a G League player. Like, what are we doing, man? And I think Bronny still had like 12 that game. He still got sports. Now, granted, he was in jail, but it's Bronny. That's how you know the Lakers roster is bad. When Bronny has to get that many minutes. He's coming in the game first and second quarter, bro. It's like, who would have thought Marcus Smart getting hurt would be that big of a deal? Like that, Bronny is bad.
Hey,
so,
that's a good point, Mitch. No, they was mad at me for saying that, Red. They was mad at me for saying that. I was like, why is Bronny in so early against the Thunder? What we doing? And they was like, wait, what we want to do? You ain't been watching. I'm like, yeah, but like we ain't got nobody else. Like Bronny, like 7 men on the bench right now. It's crazy.
Yeah, bro. Like we terrible. That's why I was talking shit. That's why I was talking shit the other day. I said, bro, we good. We better than what we were, but we fucking terrible at the same time.
Y'all wasn't terrible until everybody got hurt. I don't think y'all are bad, man. I think people are giving y'all too much. Nobody said y'all were better than the Thunder. Like, I don't know why we acting like
I know that.
You shouldn't have lost by 40, right? Losing by 40 is crazy. But like the Lakers are still a good team. Y'all are still not now.
Nah.
Everybody's fucking hurt. Now you just not
to Lakers standards, though, we're not a good team, is what I'm saying. Like to the standard, if you're a Laker fan to the Lakers standard, we're not a good team. We haven't been. I had already said in the beginning of the year we weren't gonna make it past the first round. Now, because right now everybody hurt, and we asking Brandon to be a starting point guard in the playoffs, which he's not accustomed to. It's gonna get ugly. Like it's gonna be. I don't know how many turnovers we average, but it's gonna go up.
It's gonna be tough. And then I told them, Red, see, they was like, I said, bro, these turnovers are bad. And they was like, well, Austin Reeves got 4 turnovers. I said, listen, fellas, Red, you tell me as a point guard, when you're a point guard dribbling ball up the court and you getting ripped at half court, that's damn near like getting crossed over. That's like
work,
getting cookied at half court, bro. Is that's like Avery Bradley level defense where you can't that means you was in hell. You feel me? You losing the ball, somebody back tip you, that's cool. But getting ripped is different. That's
you can't even initiate the offense.
I was gonna say, if I got turnovers, I wanted to be from throwing a bad pass or somebody not being there. If I ever get ripped, I feel like it's a problem. Most good point guards can count on probably one hand how many times they've been ripped.
That's what I'm saying, and that's what I was saying about Bronny. Again, and to Mitch's point, Casey Wallace is the elite defender. I'm just saying when you as a NBA point guard protecting the ball is like your number one priority. Like that's the one thing you hang your hat on is like, bro, you ain't taking it. I don't care how good your defense is, you ain't taking this shit from me. So for you to come down multiple play, what tell you say?
I said Zell said it. Zell said it in the chat. It was like, bro, he can't handle the ball. If you watch Bronny, he's not a good ball handler. He's never been a good ball handler. He's better off the ball. Like feel like this. He's one of them overly cautious ball handlers, so it automatically make you make mistakes. He don't have no He tight with the ball. He don't.
And it's predictable. Yeah. You know, he saw the tween coming, Case and Wild. But let me ask y'all this, man. So because now Ted had a lot of energy for Zell when his boy got hurt. Do we have that same energy for Luka? Now with the 65 game rule, Luka is no longer playing.
It's the same. It's the same. It's the same, bro. The rules are going to be the rules. They're going to apply the same way. But what's hilarious, though, is Luka and his team, they put in an appeal to be able to say, hey, look, I still want to be able to be qualified for that because I played the game. He said,
a Laker. You better know it's going to work. He was a Laker.
So at the end of the day, bro, but even now, moving forward, bro, K hurt, Luka hurt. They gotta shift the lens now, bro. It's gonna be SGA, Wemby, and Joker. It make it easier for them boys to make a decision, I guess.
You know, and Ted, bro, it really does not do the league some justice, man. Like to not reward Luka. I think the rules should stay, man. But the shit that Luka has been doing for it not to equal up to anything, I'm sorry, bro. And no disrespect, Zell. Cade ain't in the same level as what the fuck Luka been doing, dog. This shit has been amazing, bro.
Hey, y'all know
but Dale said this shit a week and a half ago. Dale said that Luka is gonna be the best motherfucker in the world that has never won an MVP.
He did say that. Hey, y'all, but y'all know what's crazy about this shit though? This when I say overcorrects be fucking up shit. This was a complete overcorrect for one nigga, bro. For two niggas, Joel Embiid and Kawhi Leonard. This is who the overcorrect was for. And now you've overcorrected to the point where niggas was playing 62, 63, what is it, 60? What is it, 65 games, right?
65 is the limit, yeah.
So like they're playing 64 and a half, and then niggas just, you know what I'm saying, you can't get it. So y'all did an overcorrect for the two niggas that ain't even gonna be playing at this time.
But that's how rules happen, bro. Rules happen when you got dumbass rules and anything in the world that you dealing with, jobs, anything. It's because a motherfucker fucked it up for everybody else.
It's because of one bad apple, Ted. One bad apple. One bad apple. I'm not mad at it. I do appreciate them making players play 65 games. I don't know, man. Look, again, I said this last time, y'all. As a person who argues basketball, I just know 15 years from now, there's going to be some dude that says, well, he didn't make the All-NBA team. And I'm going to be like, dude, you just don't
even know. Hell of the numbers.
You ain't like, these you can't, if you can ship you, and if you only going by numbers, you should be able to look at Luka's numbers and tell, oh no, something happened. Like it should.
Hey, Mitch, this is my question for you, Mitch. Why you think back in the day they could play the full, like a lot of players can play the full season and they can't now? And I'm gonna tell you why I think real quick.
Oh, I mean, me personally, people don't play the basketball the same way. It's just different, bro. The human body, it's like in baseball, bro. Like there's certain the human body, like athletes, what they do it to an extreme level, and they put their body through a whole bunch of shit. So like back in the day, handles were different. The way they were moving is different. Motherfuckers weren't doing euros and putting all that pressure. Like it's just they're putting a lot of exerting a lot of strain on their muscles and stuff. It's just now. Granted, are people soft? Yes. Do you want people in there benching all the time? Okay, cool, but benching don't really help you. It actually hurts you in basketball. So it's like people just gonna say people are soft, but it's just it happens when it's like in football. Back in the day, linemen were 200 pounds. Now linemen are 315 pounds. They can run 4.5s. Their bodies ain't supposed to do that. So putting all that strain on their body, you're gonna be susceptible to get hurt. It just sucks. Like 7'5" Wemby. Yeah. Last time we saw somebody like Manute Bold and Sean Bradley, them motherfuckers is getting hurt. It's like, is your body what Wemby's doing with his height? He shouldn't be able to do. It's just crazy.
I talked to this lady that do yoga though. She said we kind of had this conversation. She said when she got athletes and stuff like that, she teach them how to roll or how to fall or like what they like with your foot and shit like that, because like I guess you build a callus to it. And she was pretty much saying like, because we played the way we played back in the day, the amount of games we played, and I'm not talking about us, but I'm talking about the pros and like the way they played, the more and more they played, their body learned to adjust to it. She was like, even though it seems like they play more games now, they don't play the games the same way. So I'm not saying like it's less physical. So so when you do get hit or you fall a certain way, you're not used to that fall. Your body's not used to it. So she was saying like pretty much like if you teach your body how to fall or how to bend and shit like that, like it develops a callus and you're more stronger that way. But
yeah, I don't know. Red, you know what's funny, Red? No, we did an interview. Ted and I did an interview with Michelle Athlete. She's a heptathlon athlete. She said the exact same thing. She said, listen, no disrespect, my life ain't like yours. I can't just get off the couch and go do my events. I have to do certain movements with my body so that I'm ready to go compete at an Olympic level. That's just the nature of being a elite athlete. So nothing you're saying is crazy, but what it is crazy, what you just said, I'm gonna let it slide. You taking yoga is crazy, but whatever. Let's move on to the next.
That's how you build strength.
Hey, no, y'all pause me after everything. What you doing yoga? What you in that?
Yoga
ain't a pause. No, I don't give
Hey guys, because we are over 30, all of us should take yoga.
You need to stretch.
You need to stretch.
Yoga,
what you drink? You drink boba tea too? You get you some boba tea?
Bubble tea ain't bad.
Oh my god!
I don't like the little bubbles though. I don't like that.
I hate that.
I'm just saying this. Look, all y'all in relationships and married. Look, yoga is a nice place to be, guys. Forgot it's a nice place to be. That's all I'm gonna say. Yes, it's a nice place to be.
He in the back, man. You in that little back row. Just.
No, I'm in the middle. I'm not a creep.
Hey, whatever. I'm in the middle. I'm not a creep. Now, get him out of there. He is not there.
No, I'm working though. I'm trying to
hit that. In all seriousness, though, with the injury thing, bro, I think that another component to add on what Mitch is saying is, I think that the playing field is even now, bro. I feel like every single time that I see a contest from anybody, whether they're the 1, the 5, it doesn't matter. Everybody is going vertical above the rim. They're making all these shots harder, and and like when you get banged on, bro, you get banged on. It look vicious, like it's body to body contact. It look crazy. Sometimes when a lot of defenders that were defending the ball back in the day, they were just putting their hand up and just standing up and then moving when they get posted. You know what I mean? So it was like less of a probability for them to get hurt. And now these big men are reaching, like basically meet you at the rim for every single layup, every single, you know what I mean? Like Wemby is so block corny that he be falling around all over the place looking crazy, and it's just easier way to get hurt, bro. Like
I know some old heads that'll disagree with you, Ted. I know some old heads that say they was knocking motherfuckers' teeth out when they drilled.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is when they were doing those, when they were doing those particular things, they were giving you forearm shivers when they were standing up. They weren't in the air doing all that crazy ass shit.
And that's what I was saying too, Ted. Yeah.
I think overall, everybody in the NBA, talent-wise, is not the same, but athleticism is the same. Everybody's doing a 38-inch vertical or above. Everybody is basically yamming 360s and all windmills and shit like that. It just they don't get the opportunity because the skill don't match the ability of athleticism because all these other people are better. But what I'm saying is, like Mitch was saying, you got 315-pound linemen running a 4.3, walking you down. If you ain't running a 4.3, you getting met every single time in that gap. Every single time.
That's fair. And I think too, with that number on there though, just to bring back to the number part, the 65 games. Yeah. I think that 65 games gonna make a lot of players start playing through injury again. I think in this current generation, they don't play through injury anymore. I think back then a lot of them played through injury. So, like if you roll your ankle or some shit like that, you'll get accustomed to it. You learn how to deal with it. I think now
that shit hurt every time.
I got you, but I think now we band-aided so much. Like if I fall and sprain my pinky, I'm not playing for the next 6 to 4 weeks. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying like they just weak, but I'm like now niggas gonna have to play if they want something or they want to hit them contracts or them. You know what I'm saying? Them extensions. So
no, you right, I get you. Hey, it's funny you say that. Go ahead, Zell.
Nah, but I think also that 65 game rule, they did it for, I think to add another player in that is LeBron too. Because it's like LeBron being that high level type person, a lot of people want to go see LeBron. So if I'm in Indiana, if I'm in Minnesota, and all these different places, I'm going to see LeBron. And I paid for my ticket a year in advance because I want to see LeBron. Because if you notice, like LeBron, he played in a lot of away games this year. A lot more than he did in the previous year. So I'm like, they did that so they can get money. Honestly, you know what I'm saying? Like you're at the top level guys, you sitting out because you sitting out. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why now if you look at the injury reports now, you don't see that load management, rest and stuff. You see injury management. So if you twist your ankle, your knee, or something like that, days later, like right now, getting close to playoffs, a lot of they doing injury management. So if you got a little sore or whatever, like they just let them sit out for a little bit because it's like it's related to an injury. You know,
they need to relate that damn rule to Giannis and Steph.
But he right though. I like that. You get motherfuckers paid.
No, what I'm saying though,
people
bro,
come see the games.
They offered. So did y'all see when they investigated Giannis? They said they offered him to have a 3-on-3 scrimmage to kind of just basically see his movement, see how he's gonna play, and he declined. And he said, "Hey, look, I don't want to do that, but I'm ready to play." Just like with Steph. Steph got hurt in the playoffs against the Rockets, and he got hurt this year. And all of a sudden, now he coming back. Huh?
When Giannis was back, though, right?
No.
They said something.
Back injury is hard to.
But I would say they can't.
Either they came back for a few games.
But I'm saying, though, like, I don't know, bro. Because I ain't even gonna eat yet. The back is a tough injury.
Yeah.
Hold on, look. I was gonna say, Reg, you said something that I wanted to say. Because you brought up the callus to the injuries and stuff. It made me think of Yaxel when he rolled his ankle. I was like, oh, he young, he be right. Because I used to roll my ankle. You roll your ankle all the time playing ball. Like it just happens.
I was thinking.
So yeah, that's what I was saying. Like with playing, it just happens. Like you roll, and it be just as bad as what he did. But as you get older, right? That's it's not as.
It hurt now, but I'm saying, back then, let's be 100. How old is he? Like 22?
23.
Yeah.
23. At 23 years old, about to roll my ankle. They took me back to the back, take that bitch up. I'd been back out there trying to catch a oop the next play.
My shit might not even swelled up for real. My ankle probably wouldn't even swell up.
It's like now when you see them get hurt, you be like, bro, it's just a plunk ass ankle, bro. You can't you limp and do this. That's how I felt watching. I'm like, I know y'all was winning, but I just expected more out of him with the ankle, even with the ankle. Because I've seen, man, you remember in high school, we was hurting our ankles left and right, and we was just playing the next game. I just don't.
Tie your shoes up tight.
Tie your shoes up tight. Tie your shoes
weird,
up tight.
Man.
Yeah, that's exactly what they said.
Hold on, it was crazy. I played with 2 broke bones in the foot one time, 2 fractures, little fractures. And I was straight. I don't know.
Some people would call that psychotic. All right,
I might be
crazy.
But I'm saying though, bro, I'm a dude that, like I said, y'all played above the rim, so I know that like the effectiveness was way like in a different stratosphere of pain. But like with me being a small guard, that at one point, like I used to actually attempt to get them rebounds. I used to be able to try to get everything off the glass. Like I'm not dunking and no crazy shit, but I had high effort. And when I would land on a big man's foot and I would turn that shit and I'm being 5'6", trying to do that shit and I land, I'd be dead every single time. Every single time I turn my ankles, it's the same effect. Whether I'm in the air trying to grab a rebound or I'm coming off a pick and somebody steps on my foot and then I twist it or whatever, because I always try to be able to get back on my flat foot. I always want to get on the bottom of my foot and then I'll buckle my shit and it will feel the same. I'll fall on the damn ground. Now it's to the point where I step on the damn pebble walking down the street, my shit turn and I'm like, oh my God. So y'all telling me y'all used to it and I'm telling y'all that I'm not used to it. Like,
I get what you said.
Like there's times where like there was times. Go ahead.
Red said something like you have to know how to fall and everything. Like the road ankle, like I twist my ankle before, but it's a way when you twist your ankle. I ain't never had like a crazy because like it's a quick reaction when you twist it. I always lifted my foot up. Like I try to lift my foot up. So I wouldn't like severely roll my ankle. Like it's a way And some people just have pain tolerance. Like LeBron, that motherfucker can have a crazy rolled ankle. That motherfucker just tie his shoes up.
Yeah.
His ankle, like I ain't never had a rolled ankle like that. But some things is like you roll your ankle, you just lift your foot. Like you have certain ways to.
Like you said, Mitch, it's instinctive. It's
Yeah.
instinctive. You learn how
And I was gonna say this.
Well, I ain't got
might
no
have been
instinctive nothing.
And I was gonna say this. I might have been crazy though, because every time I rolled my ankle, the only way I thought my ankle was gonna get better if I continued to play. Like if I tie my shoe up and keep playing.
You feel
like hear me out. Like if I roll my ankle in the game, my adrenaline would take over at some point in the game. So like that night, I would ice it and shit. But the next day we was hooping, I would wrap it in the ace matches and I was back hooping. I feel like that was the only way my ankle would get back better. Like that's just me though.
Me and you are two totally different players, bro. I roll my ankle in the game. Hey, come get me, bro. I'm
watch this. Now watch this. Hey, Red, I got a question for you.
Go ahead.
When did you start messing up your knee?
I knew he was about to say that. I was gonna leave it up.
That's what I was gonna get to. I was getting to that. It started at like my first knee injury was at 25? I think it was like 25.
Okay. So NBA wise, injury management, they were like, "Hey man, don't be playing on this stuff. This increases your chances to get hurt. You did all that playing on broke foot, playing on rolled ankles. That could be possibly why you mess because you most time when you do that, you have to overcompensate to something else.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that's what it is, but they think that's what they think. That's what it's the possibility.
That is real. Let me ask you this. Go ahead.
Do you rebound different now, E?
Me?
EJ,
yeah. Oh yeah. I did it one time. I sat out for like 3 weeks, dog. I was like, God, but that was like.
You said you rebound different.
Like recover.
Like now, did you start boxing out versus just flying?
Literally. Oh, I don't rebound. I don't even get down there.
If I do rebound,
what?
I'm a 3-point baby. I'm on a 3. Back me on a 3.
What Torian Prince say about the rebound?
It's crazy because I dance completely switch. That nigga's on the wing now, and I play on the block. Crazy. I play basketball. I play straight 4 to 5. I play
they know
basketball.
me as the shooter, Mitch. I don't know if y'all know this. I'm the shooter. Yeah.
Hey, look. Hey, Ted, so if you asking me, I'm boxing out like Zebo down there. I'm cheating.
That's the point I'm saying. You rebounding different. You boxing out versus just flying as soon as the shot come off the rim.
Yes.
Nah, 100%. Because I used to be trying to catch it off the rim and shit like that. I ain't trying to do none of that.
Even on the other end, even on the defensive rebound, I done seen high flyers try to go for every fucking rebound, be flying, flipping in the air, shit be looking crazy. I'd be like,
nah, Now on defense though, I really don't rebound. Well, in my hate that rebound, I was trying to leak out so I can get a dunk. I wasn't trying to get no rebound.
Let me ask y'all this, before we go. Who? So now that SGA finna win the MVP again. Does that change anything? Does that change anything? Back-to-back MVP for SGA?
What you mean? Like what you mean? Change like what?
Status? Is he in front of anybody?
He'll probably get that same draw that Steve Nash get. You know?
Tied over Steve Nash. Canadians.
Nah, Canadians. Nah, I ain't gonna do it.
Canadians
with
2 MVPs.
I ain't gonna do it like that.
Nasty word, man.
Hey,
go ahead. What's up, Zach? What's up?
Hey. I was watching the Outcast from Michigan and stuff like that. Okay. And they said something. Jalen Rose said something, and I didn't realize. And it kind of goes with the Hall of Fame stuff. Because they were talking about Steve Fisher, their coach, not being in the Hall of Fame, I guess. And they were saying, like, Jalen Rose, like, I guess this year, he said, how did Mike D'Antoni get in the Hall of Fame? I was just like, I didn't realize. Because at first, I'm thinking, my problem at first was with Doc Rivers getting in there. Because I'm just like,
he got one, though. Doc Rivers got one, though.
He got one, but
he's the most winning coach
he didn't do nothing after that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he had a lot of talent. And I thought he should have.
Listen, Zay, the NBA Hall of Fame been BS for a while, bro. We know it's BS, bro.
But no, y'all got hold on. Y'all can't do that. You can't do that. When you talk about Doc, now listen, I get it. But when you talk about Doc, it's everything with Doc. It's not, and I'm gonna keep telling y'all, it ain't just NBA. It's basketball. So,
hey, if we being honest, what did it like that Marquette? That wasn't no Hall of Fame. I mean, I know he got drafted and stuff, but
so now I'm saying you gotta look. He got Doc. You got him in high school, college. What he did in the league for a little time. Then I think percentage wise, he one of the most winning coaches. Now listen, I'm not a Doc coach. I'm not a Doc fan either. I'm just giving you everything. And then he has one championship. I'm not saying it's a Hall of Fame worthy because when you think Hall of Fame, I used to think it was more, credentials and you had to have better shit I'm with you, Zay. He probably shouldn't be there, but that's what's getting him in there.
If they're gonna do it like that, if they're gonna do it like that based off, if they're gonna do it like that based off what you,
I have no clue why D'Antoni in. Maybe it's because he changed the game. Because this game that we playing today is
2 MVPs.
That's
what I'm saying though. If you're gonna do it like that off with the credentials that you just said, they should have never hold Mark Jackson.
Well, I don't know what that is with Mark. I think Mark said some shit. I think Mark might have said some Tim Hardaway type shit at this point. Because I don't know. Mark did something, dog. Let's be 100. And I fuck with Mark. I love him to death. Mark had to do something for them to keep horning the way they horn him. Yeah. Mark had to do something. He did something.
Because ain't he like number 2 in assists all time? And he like top 2, top 3?
He up there.
He gotta be somewhere. Yeah. He's somewhere.
Yeah. He's one of the best like New York guards, I believe, right? He came from New York.
How many times has he been on the ballot though? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. How many times has he been on the ballot?
Probably not a lot.
I don't know. A random ass question. Why would I know that?
Well, I'm asking because
why would we know how many times Mark Jackson's been on the ballot? I don't fucking know.
Well, I'm asking like because he might be one of them dudes that don't make it the first, second time, but he gonna make it eventually. I don't because KJ ain't in there neither, but I know why KJ ain't in there. Kevin Johnson. I know why he's not in there, but
so let me ask you a question, E.
He was on there once, y'all, in 2021.
See what I'm saying? So he got to wait another 4 to 5 years.
Yeah,
every 5 years now, right? Yeah, because they changed the rules.
Yeah, he was nominated in 2021. I don't know if he just stayed on there. Yeah. Oh, another 5 years. Okay, so he's only on one time. What you about to say, Ted? What's up?
No, I was going back to your original question though, bro. So basically, you asked me if and when, whatever, SGA wins a MVP this year, go back to back, and then has the opportunity to be able to go to the finals again, win Finals MVP again. You know, it's getting crazy with the accolades, right? So, like, I mean, let's break it down a little bit, bro. Is he really a point guard, a shooting guard? Like, what does he want to claim? And the reason why I feel like he's dug in the opportunity to be labeled as a shooting guard is because he got to fill those shoes with Kobe and Jordan. So what road would be easier for him to crack top 3? Being a top 3 shooting guard or a top 3 point guard? Because you still got Steph, you got Magic. You got Steph and you got Magic, and you got Stockton and the boys, and then you got Jordan and Kobe on the shooting guard way. Like,
I ain't gonna like my answer. You ain't gonna like my answer, Red.
Yeah,
you ain't gonna like my answer.
You gonna say shooting guard? I got a point guard. I think it's easy for him to point guard.
No, but I'm saying, tell me what road would be easier for how he want to identify.
To make the list.
I think both easy.
Oh, he said both. I ain't mad at either one of those, but I think point guard is it for him.
So who does he leapfrog then on either way? Because I know this is position.
If SGA get another MVP and win a championship this year, bro, he's in front of D Wade. What you mean? He in front of D Wade and James Harden as a shooting guard. Why not? What we hanging on to? If y'all telling me that James Harden is in a conversation against D Wade, why ain't SGA?
That's y'all fight. That's y'all fight.
I'm just saying,
I ain't got no fight with him.
I'm just a statement. This is Mitch. I'm tripping. Talk to me. What's up?
I was with you. You said Kobe and Jordan. I don't know.
Hey, this nigga's a hater.
I was with you. If you said Kobe, Jordan, D Wade, cool.
No. The other way. Jordan, Kobe, D Wade.
Yes, I'm saying I'm cool if you compare them. That James is like they're just different guard. Like I just hate how James Harden gets. I understand his playoff performances is trash. Cool, whatever. He just does way more offensively, bro. Like I get it. There's more to it than just like scoring and getting stats. But SGA is very efficient, so I'm gonna put him with like Kobe, Jordan, just because off of how they play the game. It's just they're just scoring guards, bro. And SJ does it at an efficient fucking clip.
Yeah,
what he's doing efficiency wise is crazy. Like Kobe will take, no disrespect, Red. He'll take them 28 shots and he'll be over 3 people. SJ ain't doing that. He's gonna get to his spot and get his bucket, and he still gets 30. Like it's just like he's just gonna be like, oh man, it could be 4th quarter. He got 12 points. He's probably gonna end with 30 somehow.
Sounds like you want to move hard into a point guard then.
So is that that's what I was about to ask. Yeah.
No, I can keep him at 2. I can keep him at 2.
Keep him as a 2, but he said.
So what would SGA be in shooting guards to you if he does win the double award, MVP, Finals MVP?
He's gonna piss me off. But go ahead.
He's gonna say something crazy. Go ahead, man. Hold on, Kobe. Hey, Kobe, close your ear.
Go ahead. I already know he Finals MVP and the shit this year, Mitch. Where does that put him?
At the 2. If you're gonna, we accolades. A lot of people is accolades people here. Yeah. How many MVPs does Kobe got?
Yeah,
one.
Yeah,
okay.
And he got
this
person's
gonna have 2 MVPs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what is Kobe great at? Scoring.
Yeah.
And SGA does it at a more efficient clip. I'm just saying we're doing the efficiency thing. He averaged 30.
Man, put it on wax, Mitch.
I mean, I can give Jordan because I'm not a rings guy.
No, you don't.
But a lot of people here are rings guys.
You don't have him over Kobe, Mitch. You don't have him over Kobe. You don't. There's no way you do, Mitch. No, don't do that. Don't say that. You don't.
Why wouldn't I? Here's the difference. The totality, like the shit with. I know y'all gonna hate this, but I'm one of these guys. The Kobe and Shaq thing. The Kobe and Shaq thing, I don't like. Yes, he got the championship. I only consider the two after that is what I consider what Kobe did. Like, yes, Kobe was a contributing factor to 3.
No, you can't do that, man. You can't remix it, nigga, to make it fit your narrative. Nigga,
what you mean?
He got
hold on. Art red.
It's the impact. It's the player impact.
Now watch this. Watch this. If LeBron, they're not going to, but if LeBron and the Lakers win a championship this year, would you hold LeBron winning that championship to the same standard when he was with Cleveland?
I would, because we ass. I'm just telling you the truth. I would.
But most people that don't like LeBron, they're
Mitch,
like,
you know he wouldn't, Mitch. Don't let him get out of that. No, fuck, he wouldn't.
He wouldn't. He'd be like, shit, Luka carried him. He carried him.
That's exactly what he gonna say, Mitch.
So that's what I'm saying. Even though Kobe was great.
Hold on. EJ.
If the white boy is healthy,
real quick, EJ. Mitch know I only talk shit because y'all talk shit. I really respect LeBron. I don't like him because of y'all niggas. Like, I really don't like LeBron because of the fans. I don't. It has nothing to do with his game. The fans make me not like LeBron. So if he won,
that ain't got nothing to do with what Mitch asked you. Mitch
it's not even LeBron.
Go ahead, Mitch. I'm sorry.
I still would give him his props because he's still averaging like 25. That's all I'm saying. I know he averaged like 24.
Go ahead. I'm done. I'm out of it. Go ahead, Mitch. Say what you.
Okay.
I'm done.
I'm surprised you said that because most LeBron haters would be like, shit, he got carried by Austin Reeves and Luka Doncic, so it wouldn't count. A lot of people that don't, it's not that I don't like Kobe, but a lot of people with the Shaq, where they had a 3-peat, where they won 3 championships, bro, they're like, that's Shaq's team. Shaq had the finals MVPs. So most people talk about when Shaq left and he got them championships. SJ's been doing it as the guy through this run. That's a fact. Now, yes, and I'm not even the rings guy. I'm just saying what SJ's doing is impressive. And I'm a Luka guy. I had him win an MVP, but what SGA is doing is very impressive. And if he gets back-to-back MVPs followed up with back-to-back championships, that's just crazy.
So you got him at 2? You got him at 2?
I got a question.
It's a couple players.
The West,
you got him at 2, Mitch?
Is the West better than
ask him again, Ted. Hold on,
he
I want to be disrespectful. I want to be disrespectful to Jordan, but I can't do it.
Do you have him at number 2, Mitch?
Salsa Davis.
Apparently, no.
No, after he does all of that.
Yeah, man.
Woo.
See, I was gonna get SJ some props, but now I don't even want to say what I was gonna say.
Yeah, man. Hey.
I was gonna say that thing they got.
I got a question for y'all. So how is that so crazy? Hold on. So how's it crazy for me to now? Y'all might look at this as wild, but because y'all gonna be like, you're doing this, and his career is not even over yet. But when I said that shit about SGA and James Harden, he's got a 14-year career versus a 7-year career. It's like, bruh. So yeah, it's the same thing. SGA, he don't have that longevity yet, but he's still impressive.
This is why I don't like you saying Kobe. I would respect it more if you would have said I got SGA over Steph Curry. I think Steph Curry fits the narrative more. Why not? Steph Curry got the same way you trying to say Kobe won his with Shaq. Steph don't get his without KD. So he only got 2 of them without him. And SGA will have the same thing.
That's fine. That's a Mount difference. Steph, to me, Steph is a Mount Rushmore nigga. That's just to me personally. He's a Mount Rushmore. He's
top 4. That's
you know what I'm saying? Not saying that he's the 4 greatest players ever, but he's on that Mount Rushmore status.
And he changed the game for the worse.
You said what?
Because he changed the game for the worse, right? Because of how
to your opinion, yeah.
So because of how he changed it, that's fine. But either way, Steph Curry fits more of a shooting guard build as well. If James Harden is our definition, then Steph Curry would be over there with SGA. He wouldn't be in over there with Magic.
I said that too.
You feel me? So we need to put him over there.
So to kind of cut the question, if SGA comes out and says, "Hey, I'm a point guard," and he does everything that he's done, does he leapfrog Steph to you, EJ?
For me, yeah.
I said this too though. I said that I think the only reason they put Steph over there. I said the only reason Steph in the point guard conversation is because it helped the narrative and helped his conversation.
But that's the same way I feel like what SGA does when he doesn't know what his true position is. Like we're in positionless basketball, but what I'm saying is, if he enters, which he will, the top 5 at his particular position, he has reign and the accolades and the resume to be top 3 in either bracket.
And the only reason I say I can dig SGA as a point guard over Steph is because SGA in control of the ball. SGA is the focal point of the offense. He set the tone. With Steph, he's really not a point guard. That's what I'm saying. So it's like
you don't do no point guard shit, bro. What are we talking about?
You said SGA? He has the ball 80%. He got the ball. I said he got the ball 80% of the play at the time. He averaged like 5 or 6 assists.
Bro,
listen, y'all. I just want y'all to understand this. Listen, your great point guards don't average.
All right, answer this question. So is what's my boy Timberwolves? Is Andrews a point guard?
On their team, depending on what's said.
Don't change it. Is he a point guard? Because I know he's not a point guard. But he has the ball majority of the time on the offense.
I'm gonna give you my definition of the point guard.
So he's a shooting guard.
I'm giving you my definition of the point guard. The man that got the rock and that set the tone and set up the plays for the offense. I don't care where you at.
So you really believe Draymond Green's the point guard on their team?
He averages the most assists on their team.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. Like, I've been saying this for years. I said we're against the all of our elite guards today that we talk about. They don't average no more than 5 or 6 assists. Your off guys are really your true point guards. If you're looking at it, for the most part, like Joker might be the best point guard in the NBA.
It's not a point guard.
But you get the point of the point that I'm making.
I understand your narrative, how you look at it. Yes.
Yeah, by traditional standards. Yeah. Like whoever sets the table, sets the play is the point guard.
Like who initiates the offense, but SGA initiates the offense too, though. That's what Red.
That's what I'm saying.
SGA initiates the offense. He's just not a passer.
Right,
he's not.
So y'all saying that Wemby's the point guard?
I'm so confused.
I think Fox is. Fox and Castle.
Nah, see, I think it's not confusing, bro. Now listen. I'm gonna answer Mitch. So Mitch, tell me what your idea of a point guard is.
What is SGA? So is it because he's bringing the ball up the court, or is he crosses half court? Because y'all say he only isolates 4 times a game.
Okay.
Or 5 times a game, 6 times a game, which is a stupid stat because he isolates way more than 6 times a game. That stat is fucking ridiculous. Let's be honest.
That's what the NBA said. I didn't say it. I got it from the NBA.
There's no way he only isolates 6 times.
But the NBA stupid then. Crazy. Me, I ain't doing it. But go ahead, Mitch. What's up? I'm listening.
So what does he do? Does he get the ball? Who's he pass the ball to set the offense up?
Okay, so hold on. Can I, let me go real quick. So if I come across half court, right, and I call the play. Let's just say I call motion, right? If I throw that bitch to EJ, I go down, run off my screen, come back up and get the ball. I'm still the initiator of the play.
So you saying that Steph Curry did not do that?
He did. But he did it. But he has done it. Don't get me wrong. But what I'm saying with Draymond is if Draymond get the rebound, it's just all I'm saying. If Draymond get the rebound, he gonna run it up the court. He gonna set the play. That's why him and KD got into it because he's used to being the point guard or the playmaker.
When Draymond Green gets the ball, he does not pass it to Steph Curry to set up the offense.
Yeah, and that's all I'm saying.
When Jet Holmgren and J.W. get the ball, SGA come and get the ball to set up the offense.
So I get what you're saying. We saying the same thing.
Now, First of all, Jet has brought the ball up court before. What are we doing?
He has, but does he do it?
But we talking about
that's not what he's asked to do.
I agree.
That's what we said. But we saying the same thing, bitch. I just think you looked at it different. I'm saying when we talking about Draymond. If Draymond get the ball, them niggas know to get the fuck down the court. If anybody else get the ball, normally, I'm not saying all the time, they're looking for SGA to set the offense.
That's cool. Now, it's common sense. If you have 2 of the greatest 3-point shooters in the history of the NBA, you probably don't want them to bring the ball up the court. Maybe Steph, yes. But you don't want Klay to bring the ball up the court because that's not what he's fucking good at. You want him running off screens and catching the ball. Like
that's fine. And that's fine.
And if Draymond if he can't fucking shoot, like it's like what else can he do?
You just describing it in an angrier way. You
no, he's not a point guard. Steph is still a point guard.
No. But Draymond. Listen though, real quick, Mitch. Draymond's initiating the offense because if he come across, he gonna get that bitch. Let's just say I'm trying to see who be in the game with him. He gonna swing that bitch to Looney. He gonna run down the court. He gonna set a pick for Steph. He gonna run off that bitch. Go set another pick for Clay. When Steph get the ball, if he ain't got it, he gonna drop it off the Draymond. Clay gonna come off the back screen. He gonna drop that bitch in the corner. I'm just saying. So you see the ball come.
Is Greek the point guard? Is Greek the point guard?
Yes, that's why he can't win. That's why he can't win.
Okay, that's all I'm saying. That's not a point guard either, but okay.
Nah, but you remember,
I don't think he is, but he runs.
Giannis is a point guard.
But who you
saying? So their standard, he's a point guard. That's my
point.
No.
He runs point guard.
He runs the point guard.
He's a power forward, but he runs point guard.
Mitch, you remember me saying this way back in the beginning when I said the problem with the Bucks is,
and Giannis is a really good passer. Giannis
won't play his actual role.
Remember I said it's crazy.
Remember I said what I said about I said the best point guard he had was Drew Holiday because he didn't need to have the ball. Giannis played the point. I've been saying that.
Yeah,
I just think we look at it different.
He runs the offense for the Bucks.
He run the offense.
Ryan Rollins is their shooting guard.
Hey, to be honest, I don't know. We can double with all this. To be honest, whoever the best player on the team is now in the NBA, they all initiate the offense, no matter what position they in.
And Mitch and Zell, I want to say the lines are blurred. Let me not.
Blurred. Yeah, they blurred lines.
Right.
Yeah.
I agree. The lines are blurred.
They blurred.
Very blurred.
Because I just think that we don't have a lot of traditional point guard. The only people that I would even classify as that is like Cade.
The last one.
Cade, Tyrese Halliburton, and Trae Young kind of floats the line. But outside of those three, that's not a lot of guys.
It's only Halliburton. That's really
Can I ask y'all a question? I'm listening. It's making my head hurt a little bit, but when they're both healthy on the court, right? And we can just go based off this year because it's a little bit easier. When Maxey and Embiid are on the court, who's the best player?
The best player?
Best player?
Yeah.
Hold
on. I have a question for a question. That's why I'm asking. Because I'm not backing Mitch up. I'm just saying, who's the best player on the court
with them two
when both of them are healthy and hooping at an elite level? Because you just said that the best player on the team initiates the offense.
It's Embiid.
Typically.
It's Embiid.
Oh, typically. I'm listening. Typically.
Yeah. But even Joel Embiid has initiated their offense.
But I like you said that. But even if we do go to Embiid, right? Even though because he go to his spot, he do what Joker do. He'll go right there to the block. We're gonna give him that bitch. You're gonna either cut, he gonna make a play, or he gonna make another play off of it.
He just doesn't do it as good as Joker, but he still does it.
Yeah.
But I will say that also Tyrese Maxey is a hell of a passer when he does want to pass, but he is typically known as a ball hawk. He's a jack. He shoots a lot of shots.
I think Tyrese Maxey runs a fast break, but when they in the half court set, they play through.
It's Embiid.
That's the point that I'm saying. That you have that rare occasion where you have two different type of offensive juggernauts, and they complement each other or they don't.
But hey, check this out though. But it only works because Mitch even brought up Shaq and Kobe earlier. It only works when you have a big and you have a small, when you can work inside out. Typically, if I go in first, he's going to control the offense. One of the things they used to give Shaq a lot of credit for has been a good passer. Because a lot of times you get that bitch in there, somebody back cut, he initiates the offense. You get what I'm saying?
So then I can convert it, and that same exact thing that you just said, I'll convert it and say, what about Boston, right? Because a lot of the success has been Jaylen Brown playing amazing MVP ball, but now as soon as Jason Tatum comes back, he drops a triple-double, and now he's facilitating the offense. So who facilitates it better? Because you don't know who's the better player.
With them two, I think it's
better.
I was gonna say, but it's also interchangeable with them too.
That's true too. Valid.
That's why I said it ain't black and white, bro. It's a lot of gray in here. It ain't black and white at all. I'm just saying, like, yeah. There's a lot of blurry lines.
There's a lot of blur because I was thinking about even Mitch.
You said
it again, Mitch.
So Jason Tatum's a point guard.
Here we go.
Runs it for them, bro. He's not a point guard, but he runs their offense. Derek White.
Can you change the verbiage? I guess it sounds funny. Just point forward. What should we say? Point forward.
I'm not saying that though. But hold on, Mitch. Let me ask you this, Mitch. Would you say Jamal Murray is a point guard?
Yes, I would.
See, that's what he's a two guard. I wouldn't say that though. I would say he's a shooting guard. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying you're wrong, though, Mitch. I'm just saying. Go ahead.
I'm just saying.
What is the difference between John Stockton? Now, granted, they're different players. Mm-hmm. John Stockton and Karl Malone, and what Jamal Murray and Joker do.
Karl Malone ain't passing
Joker is. I was gonna say yeah.
Karl Malone ain't passing that bitch. John Stockton giving that bitch.
It ain't a lot of going back the other way. It's going. It's a one-way street with them. It ain't. It's a two-way street.
That's fine. So they don't run a lot of. This Jamal Murray doesn't have the ball, and he's getting a screen by Joker.
Mm-hmm.
So he would be initiating the offense. Or is Joker initiating the offense without the ball, setting the screen?
Listen, when they do their DHOs, Joker got the ball. He initiates it. So Joker is getting the ball, setting the screen. And
who gives Joker the ball?
Jamal to score.
Who gives Joker the ball?
Either one of the guards, to be honest with you.
Anybody.
But you hold on. You specifically asking about Jamal Murray and Joker right now. Like when he give him the ball, he giving the ball.
I'm just saying it's tough.
Listen, Mitch. I get what you're saying, Mitch. But look, the nigga.
No, y'all don't. So who plays center for the? Who plays center for the Nuggets?
I'm finna give it to you. Just because I give you the ball. Listen.
Just say y'all believe in positionless basketball. That's what you're saying.
We don't believe in it. That's what it is.
That's what it is.
That's what it is.
That's why we're saying today the point guards aren't the point guards of old because we had positions back then. Today the point guard is the initiator of the offense. Hear me out, Mitch. When I'm telling you this, right? If you say Jamal Murray throw that bitch down to Joker, right? If he throws it to Joker and Jamal Murray comes down and cuts off the ball. Joker, the first pass was initiated from Jamal Murray, but the first part of the play wasn't initiated till I did this down screen. So, yes, he's still initiating because I have to make the decision. The point guard, in my opinion, is the guy that makes the decision whether to pass, dribble, or shoot the ball. Does that make sense?
So when SGA brings the ball down the court and he doesn't isolate and he passes that bitch off, he is a point guard. But when Jamal Murray passes it to Joker, he's not a point guard.
Joker has the ball more than Jamal Murray. That's what I'm saying. He has the ball more to set the offense up. See, that's why I said it's not black and white. It's team for team, bro.
It looked a little funny though because like historically, like I had this conversation with EJ. They're drawing up the plays. They're drawing up the plays to close for the game-winning shot or the game-winning opportunity for Jamal Murray most times. Mm-hmm. And Joker is setting up Jamal Murray to be the closer in a lot of the playoff success. Jamal Murray takes the last shot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He doesn't take the last shot as a facilitator. Like he's not. ISO work.
Mm-hmm.
But he lets Joker set him up to be able to have good shots off of DHOs, down screens, things of that nature. Like so.
And with that being said, he also does it in isolation because Red, if you watch your Lakers when them Nuggets play,
he go crazy.
What does Jamal Murray do?
He go crazy.
I guess the shooting guard. Isolates at the top of the key and goes to the right and step back.
He does.
Hold on, Mitch. So Mitch, let me ask you this. So
the same thing SGA does is what I'm saying.
But what I'm saying,
Mitch, let me ask you this, Mitch. Let's keep asking because I think Mitch, you wanted to be one way. Like, so will we just classify? Would I be wrong to say Luka Doncic is a shooting guard?
No, he's a point guard.
But why? Why am I wrong in saying that Luka Doncic is a shooting guard though? Like, does he? Go ahead.
One, he facilitates, and he also scores.
So Luka Doncic is a point guard, but SGA isn't because he doesn't.
I didn't say SGA wasn't. Y'all are saying that Jamal Murray.
You did just say SGA is not a point guard.
Well, let me ask you.
No, I said you're saying SGA is a point guard, and Jamal Murray is not one.
Hey, look, this is my last thing. This is all I'm saying.
Go ahead. No,
positionless basketball is why we're confused. This is why we're confused.
I'm not confused.
No, I'm telling you, we are confused. We're literally arguing two sides of it. It's the same thing. But what I'm saying is, positionless basketball is why we're confused. You don't have a traditional role in either position anymore.
Yeah.
Like this, it is what it is. You don't have a traditional position. So you had to.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, because because the reason why you said you're not confused though, Mitch. So you said that Luka is a point guard, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what does he do better? Does he pass or does he score better?
Score.
No, I'm not trying to pick a side. I'm asking you.
No,
because it has.
Well, no, because you can say he's one of the greatest scorers, and you also can say he's one of the greatest passers. So, what you can't do with SGA, even though I consider him point guard, you can't say he's one of the best passers. You can't say
neither is Steph.
Neither is Steph, and that's what I'm saying. Nobody's arguing that he's not a point guard. That's my point, though, Mitch. That's what I'm saying.
Because sometimes in circumstances like D-Book came out of college as a shooting guard, but per circumstance, when CP left, he ended up turning into a facilitating guard. I don't want to label him as anything, but he ended up averaging 9-10 assists for like a 20-30 game stretch, and they were playing okay. But what I'm saying is, it's okay to put people at hybrids, but you pick and choose where you want to put these people. It's just a lot of hybrid players though, because when Damian Lillard was crap,
I understand it's positionless. I get that. Which what y'all saying? So y'all would say that either the let's go to the Warriors. So they don't have a power forward. So they have 1 point guard, 2 shooting guards, and a set. Like, how do y'all do? Like, y'all just don't do positions at all?
What I'm saying is, we don't have to define it as that.
When
you say it's positionless, I don't have to say, well, who's playing power forward.
But Gilbert Arenas said this shit.
Because when you wait. Because when you say it's positionless, and then you say who's playing this position, it's two different.
I'm not saying it's positionless. I'm saying y'all are saying it's positionless.
Because it is.
But
hold on, wait, let me finish, Ted. Let me say one more thing. We just had a conversation. You just said James Harden could be classified as a point guard when the whole conversation around James Harden is him being a better shooting guard than Dwayne Wade. There are people out here that see it differently. There are people who think that James Harden is a shooting guard. That's not. They're not wrong.
You know what the difference is? James Harden can be one of the best point guards, and he can be one of the best shooting guards. So it doesn't matter which one you like. If he wants to be a point guard,
but you just said Luka's a point guard.
But
I wouldn't say Luka. I wouldn't say Luka's a 2 guard.
But Luka played 2 guards.
But people could. It's the same. He didn't play the same as James Harden.
But the same ideology that we're all saying this is, it only applies on offense because you're not saying positionless players on defense. Because most historically, Draymond's gonna be physical and he's gonna bang down there in the paint. You don't got Steph down there, so if you don't consider Steph as a point guard, he's not gonna guard anybody else. He's not gonna guard the centers, the power forwards, and the small forwards.
With the Rockets, if CP's there, I'm saying CP's the point guard. Even though James Harden can still have the ball, he's the 2 guard now.
But he didn't though, Mitch.
Is this? Are we? How are we
understand, man? What are we doing? Like, it's simple.
No, it's not simple though, because the same way. Look,
when CP and James Harden played together, CP was ball dominant in the 4th quarter. He controlled the offense.
So it'll go with my standard of saying he's the point guard.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. But you said your argument
because he has CP on his team. He would defer to him being the point guard. So now he's the 2 guard.
Come on, man, we finna get up out of here.
What are you doing?
No, that's right.
Just like Devin Booker, he had to be a point guard because I didn't have a fucking point guard. What are we doing?
So talk about Portland real quick. And this is my last example.
Damian Lillard is a point guard.
Come on,
but Damian Lillard was the point guard, but was he a better scorer than the shooting guard of CJ McCollum?
He averaged 6 assists for his career. What the fuck are we talking about?
I'm saying though, but
ever argue that Damian
Lillard was the better scorer than the shooting guard. So why wouldn't he be considered a shooting guard?
Because he's the point guard.
He's the point guard.
He's a hybrid, bro. Like,
no, because y'all used to Jason Kidd, bro.
What's the difference? Hold on. What's the difference between SGA and Dame Lillard that you could consider him to be a point guard?
I said that they're both point guards.
You steady missing what
y'all
we
said. Jamal Murray wasn't a point guard.
We said
We said
there's no more traditional point guards, bro. We said everybody hybrids.
Yes, it's called evolution. Yes, point guards.
Which we were saying that these niggas that we call them point guards aren't theoretically point guards. That's still the point we've been on.
All right, I got a question for y'all. Last thing.
Go ahead. Close us out, Mitch.
All right, I got a question. So for people that are born in 2005, they live 50 more years. To them, a traditional point guard could be these niggas now. We're used to these old people that was Jason Kidds and all them.
Listen, if
I was right or wrong.
Hear me out. If I was born in 2005, you would be correct, but I'm not. So you can't ask me to conform to something that I'm not.
But you should. It's called evolution. I'm not conform to it.
How I grew up watching basketball and how I was taught basketball is not going to change. I'm still going to see the game the way I see it. I can see niggas get better, but I'm still going to think traditionally how I think about basketball.
I'm with Red, and that mentality is what messes up coaches. They stay in their old ways, and they lose. That's why you got to reinvent the wheel and do new shit.
No, that doesn't mean that, bro. I can still have the same ideology, meaning, hey, I'm a defensive-minded coach, but I know we got to score. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can have the best of both worlds. What I'm saying is, because this shit is new and the new thing on the block, that don't mean I got to jump to it. My shit still work just fine. That's like saying, just because you got a 2015 Honda, you're going to go get a 2020. No, you got a 2015, you're going to go get a 2016 just because it's a year older. I ain't got to do that. My car still works just fine.
No, but if it was a 2015 and there's a 2026 and it has all the new gadgets, I'm gonna get the 2026.
Can I ask you a question?
All the gadgets don't be working though. All the gadgets be fucking.
Y'all want the very first iPhone, or y'all want the new iPhone, bro? What we doing?
I like the razors. I ain't gonna lie to you.
We were just talking about cars. We were just talking about cars, right?
All right, man. Let's get out about it.
Go ahead, Rick.
We was just talking about cars, and what mechanics are coming back and saying now, them cars we had back in the day way better than this shit we got now. Because this shit we got now, computerized, can be turned off like this. And my old cars that move out straight engines and motors, some shit just built Ford tough, dog. It's cool. It is what it is.
Come on, hey man.
All right, man. We ain't doing the Ford talk.
No, this. Hey, Ray, what kind of car you got, bro? You got a Charger, a Challenger? What you got?
I got a Dodge Ram, and I got a Challenger.
Look at him.
Act like he got a 1995, dog. What are we doing, dog? What are we doing?
Come on, man.
Hold on.
Y'all hang up and call each other.
And I still got my first car of all time. I still got the Expedition out there. It still run just good. But I got a haul some shit to move. I still around my Expedition. That's all I'm saying.
Come on, man. We go. I kind of said we go, man. We go. I kind of get a check, man. Good episode. We done turned this into something else. We supposed to be talking about Dwayne Wade versus James Harden. I don't know how we got to positionless basketball, but either way, good topic.
D Wade still better than James Harden though. Real quick, I just get that out of the way.
Hey, we can do it. Let's do it next week, though. But anyway, man. Hey, y'all. Happy Easter to all y'all.
And Pat Bev should never speak on it with his legs crossed like that. He gotta say pause and sit like that. Dude, that's some bullshit.
Like, comment, subscribe, Eli Podcast on everything, man. We gone, man. All right, fellas.
Hey, we